pleasure. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, put your sweats on me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, that bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good, game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
Yo! Shout out to everybody, man. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. You feel me? Yeah. We lost. I just laugh at shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold up. Give me a second. Oh, I didn't fix it. Whatever. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's having a blessed day, like I said, even besides the fuckery that we just witnessed. But yeah, we're here. I don't even know what to say. Actually, I do have a lot to say, but shout out to everybody, man. Tough times never last, but tough people do, and I know for a damn fact, Raider Nation is tough. You seen by my title, that's the trend I'm gonna continue to be doing. Like I said, you may say, why am I not screaming or why am I not mad? It's exactly how um my title says. Nothing new since 2002, right? We could blame the head coach. We could blame the quarterback. We could blame the tight end. We could blame the defense, the defensive coordinator. We could blame the coaching staff. But it doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because this has been the same thing since 2002. There is no difference. There was no difference. Since 2002, nothing has changed. I mean, what else is there to say, right? I mean, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let me give a shout out to whoever's in the chat before I continue. Shout out to Michael Guerrero. What's good, man? Good to see you. Terrence, what's good, man? Good to see you. I guess there's nothing new facts, man. Shout out to North Cal Raider Jesse. What's good, my brother? Hope all is well. Primo, what's good? Thought was going to pull off this W off, but nope. I knew they were gonna blow it, bro. Bro, we've blown. I'll show you guys a stat right now, bro. Shout out to J Dub and Naughty Six, MGT NorCal. What up, guys? Drinking or smoking or both or just crying? Cheers up, brother. Shout out to J Dub. It's officially a wrap of the season. Shout out to J Dub. Bro, the season gets worse every game. Third game, we blow a 17-point lead in one season. But it's not Josh McDaniels' fault. It's his first. It's his first year. It's Josh McDaniels' first year. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This shit is pathetic, bro. Let me see. Shout out to Circus Raider. What's good, man? Sean Johnson, salute. Enough is enough. And we, Raider Nation, must rely on no more denial. Something has to change. Exactly. SE, what's good, man? I'm not even mad this week, to be honest. I ain't mad either. Shout out to Philly Sports Podcast. What's good? McDaniel needs to be fired. No, Philly, it's his first year. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Stayed all week on the East Coast and shit the bed anyways. I know, right, Deserator? Shout out to Raider Ben. He says, I got to do stuff around the house after L. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk about this tomorrow. Shame. I know, right? Shout out to Ben, man. ECG, what's good, my brother? Tough, man. You guys had a chance. I know. That's what sucks even more, right? Trevor was booty cheeks in the second. Facts, huh? Facts, huh? Shout out to Digital Press. What's good, my brother? Hope all's well. Brian Rodriguez, nothing new with this team exactly. I don't know why everybody's just so surprised. We need to hire a new medical staff that knows the helmet maneuver. We need to stop choking. It's all the same shit, just a different week. Exactly. Let's go with the mock draft. Nah, I ain't doing no mock draft, bro. It's Carr's fault for blowing the lead. Don't get me started on my clownials. This has plenty to do with the coaching staff too. Carr was shit too. Carr was shit in the second half. You guys need to get rid of McDaniel. My G, I was saying exactly what I'm saying, bro. But no. According to a lot of people, this season is only on Carr and all on Carr. Don't go to the games and hurt them where it hurts. Yeah. But still outside fans are still gonna go, right? Is Carr gone after this year? His contract gives Raiders an out without any cap hits. It's an interesting situation, Magic Man. I think that they would look into it. I think it would be a 50-50 if they would, right? A lot of people always think that he's out of here every year, and it never happens, right? At the end of the day, the organization, they have the final say, not us. So I think that there would be two options, right, Magic Man? Either you keep Carr, you draft a quarterback underneath, and by halfway through next season, maybe that rookie quarterback is ready, groom, or that 3-day window, you release Carr, right? And then you gain money, and then you draft a quarterback, but you also get a veteran in free agency that could give him some veteran presence. You feel me? Don't go to shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to All Eyes on G. What's good, brother? PG is a hot rubbish repticle, right? Rakers, what's good? What's good? I see a horrible game today. I know, right, man? This team is a hot mess, overrated as fuck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know why my hold on. Let me change this real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Where the fuck is? Hold up. Oh, that's why. Okay, let me change this. Hold up, give me a second. Yeah, I need to add this to the. And I wonder what you know. Find your scenes come true. Shout out to Joey. What's good, Joey? What's good? So let's get down to business. Let me actually send this to somebody. I forgot to. Give me a second. Shit, I'm not even prepared because honestly, this shit was horrible, bro. Um, this shit depressing. I know you hear my voice, like On a positive note, I know nobody gives a fuck, but I give a fuck because we actually won a championship. Shout out, shout out to LAFC. They're having a fucking ceremony right now. I didn't get to go, but shout out to this. We won the cup. At least one of my teams won something and won it legitly, right? You feel me? A lot of people like to call 2020 a fluke, which it wasn't fluke, but still. LAFC, you already know. We won the championship. So that's good for one of my teams, right? USC won again. Right? Shout out to Big Worm. What's good, Big Worm? It's coaching. It's obvious. They handcuffing player. Bro, look, Joey. If I talk about that coaching is a problem, I would have probably 70% of Raider Nation coming after me saying I'm stupid. And do I give a fuck? No. So I'm gonna talk about it either way because it's just my platform. I'm tired of people thinking that I'm wrong about this coaching staff, or I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. This shit is crazy. If you think for a second, bro, at this point, people are arguing with themselves, bro. I see like 0.5% to 1% of people defending Carr, and all I hear is, "Oh, the Kardashians are protecting Carr again." Bro, I literally have seen 0.5% to 1% of people defending Carr. So at this point, people that are coming after Carr every single day are fighting with themselves, bro. Because literally, I don't see anybody really defending Carr, bro. Like at this point, the only thing you're really seeing is blaming the whole team, which that's how it should be. Because if we're not gonna give certain players passes, you shouldn't give the whole team passes. At the end of the day, this team is a fucking overrated team. I said it. I said it. Am I wrong? Can I say we're overrated? Like legit, bro. Like we are over fucking rated. We really are, bro. It's fucking embarrassing that we're like this. Shout out to Big Worm. What's good, man? When is enough enough? And it's embarrassing at the very minimum. And bro, like I said, bro, hold up. Where the fuck my banner? Look at my banner. Nothing new since 2002. I don't know why people think this is something new. Like, exactly, Joey. In his career, Carr has been clutch in the fourth quarter. Out of a sudden, he's bad, and apparently Carr was the problem. Since 2002, I guess Carr was like 6 years old slinging the ball for the Raiders. I don't know. Anyways, but Carr does have a lot of fault. He does have a lot of fault. I'm not defending him. But I got somebody backstage, man, and he looks very depressed. I'm drinking. I'm fine. I'm cool. I don't know about him. He's probably not even smoking. That's how depressed he is right now. He's one of my co-hosts today. We didn't do a show, but I had to bring him on because, hey, we had to do something together today, man. Y'all love him. Some hate him. And fuck those people that hate him. My brother Ern up in the... What's good, Ern? You look depressed as fuck, bro.
Bruh.
Fuck you, brother.
So look. It's like this, bruh. So I'm a parent and I
can't hear
have kids.
I don't know.
Huh?
Your mic's not on.
My mic is not on.
I can't hear you. Is it just me or y'all can't hear him? I can't hear him.
Hello. Hey, can y'all hear me? What the fuck?
Hey, you gotta unplug it and plug it back, bro, or join back. Oh, you hear Ern? Is it me?
That's your broke ass shit, Eric.
Fuck, keep talking, Ern. Take it over. You're good. You're good. Fuck.
Can you hear me now, Eric? No. God damn. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna jump out and hop back in because I want to say something.
Where did he go? Oh, he's messing with me. Y'all some shit, bro. I go cat, bro. Hey, we're motherfuckers, bro. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's me. It's me. It's me. Hold up.
You got to take back
Keep
that
talking, and they hear you. This is
awesome
awkward
swap
as
meet,
fuck.
bro.
Sorry.
Eric, do you hear me?
I had to take off my earphones, bro.
Oh, okay. Look, so what I was gonna say is like I'm a parent. I got kids, right? So I know my kids' characteristics. So when the teacher calls me and says like, "Your son was over here about to start a fire in the corner of the classroom," I'd be like, "Bullshit, that's not my kid." I say all that to say I know my quarterback, and what we're seeing out of my quarterback right now is this is not him, bro. This is not his characteristics. There's some other shit going on. Not trying to make excuses for him, but like, can you guys not see that? I haven't been here to see what everybody's been putting in the chat and everything. I'm just hopping in, but I'm just saying from my point of view, and I know you guys are gonna say, Ern, you're just saying that because you're a Derek Carr supporter and a Carr fan and all that shit, which is true and that's valid. But like,
Yeah.
but like what I'm saying is valid too. Like we know what we know, like in certain situations that Derek excels, and when he's not excelling in those situations, there's something else going on, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I don't know why
that's
my
what was
AirPods
really on my mind
disconnected.
coming in.
It's weird. I don't know, for some reason my AirPods disconnected or some shit. But shout out to everybody coming in, man. Yeah, I mean, it's they said the locker room when the press it was over, no reporters were allowed in. I said that, Ern, and you told me that he looked the same.
Did I?
Eric needs the VTech. Well, I don't know. Shout out to Problem TV. What up, my brother? Long time no see, brother. Um, Eric These are not AirPods, boy. You see that, Raiders? Still repping it. But yeah, Carr just need an elite tight end to win. Just playing. Shout out to
Hey,
Chuck Serrano. What's
I
good,
thought
sir?
we had an elite tight end. Where's he been?
For our fan base claims we are all family and we show all love to each other. We are extremely toxic to each other. Melon, you're right. Shout out to Team Raider.
Well, yeah, that's been going on for like since last year. This time,
Shout out to Team Raider, man. Watch the presser. Carr said a lot has to be said and addressed, but he can't say it there. He looks mad as fuck at the coaching. Bro, like,
I
bro,
would be.
look. I'm gonna make it as total as possible, bro. Okay. And some people may say you're defending Carr. No, I'm fucking not, bro. The guy has played horrible, bro, in certain situations, bro. This is the worst we've seen from Carr, bro. This is the worst career year he's had, bro. Think about that. This is his worst play. His worst play. But look, let me tell you something. If we're gonna sit here and dedicate tweets, Instagram posts, lives that are anywhere from an hour to 4 hours on just the topic of Carr, and you think nothing else is wrong, and you think we're one quarterback away, you are. I don't like to call anybody wrong, but you're 100% wrong if you don't think there's a bigger problem on our hands than fucking just Carr. If you think we're one quarterback away, then go join the Denver Broncos and go see how that's going for them when they said they were a quarterback away. We are not a quarterback away, y'all. We act like it. We're not. We're not. We're not a quarterback away, and that's the only problem I have with the Carr conversations. Besides that, he is overthrowing, underthrowing. He's not playing his best. He looks like he's not in sync. That's respectable. I like that. But when you start saying that Bryce Young and CJ Stroud are gonna save us next year, I might fucking go drink a whole bottle and black out. Like
Eric,
dead ass.
you know it tells me it's the coaching, bro. Because look, they put together a really good game plan going into the game. But then it's effective going in like the first half. It's effective, but when the other defensive coaches, I'm specifically speaking about our offense, but when the opposing defenses see what's going on and they make them halftime adjustments, bruh, they start kicking our ass, and we can't make no adjustments from there. Our defensive, our Patrick Great, wait, Josh McDaniels and the whole offense, they can like I'm saying, they can put together a good game plan, but they can't adjust on the fly, and that's not going to make it. We're going to get nowhere with that type of shit.
Can I ask you guys something?
No.
A facts problem. And I agree with you there, problem. We're not a quarterback away, but we do need a quarterback at this point because Carr, I think he's done enough for us. I think we did him wrong, bro. I think that the organization did him wrong, and I feel bad for him because he has so much talent, bro, that if he was on any other organization with continuity, he would have done so good, bro. And Ern could agree with me, bro. And I really feel bad for the guy, man. And I get it. I'm not gonna change teams if he changes teams. Let's be honest. I'm not that. I'm a Raider fan at the end of the day. But at the same time, we got to realize that the organization has done multiple players, not just Carr, wrong. They've done multiple players wrong, multiple. And at this point, if we don't start to question the higher ups, then nothing's gonna change. But if you think not going to a Vegas game is gonna change anything, it's not gonna change anything. You know why? Because
Not
there's
at
still
all.
outside fans wasting their money.
Yep.
There's also people are still gonna buy Raider shit, even if they're not Raider fans. You know how many times I went to Vegas and seen a bunch of people that are not Raider fans saying, "I just bought it because it looks good." People are still gonna buy shit. Yeah, Ern, I'm dead ass serious, and other people could agree with me
I
that
have to just take it from him, bro, and be like, "You're not a real fan. You don't deserve to wear this. Give me that."
exactly, but they wear it because it's a fucking trend or how it looks, and that's not gonna change anything. Not going to Vegas, not doing shit, not going to bars is not gonna do anything. I promise you all, man. I get it. We want to make a change, but if we don't start questioning authorities, nothing's gonna happen. How many times have we gave the owners pass? And he's gonna continue to keep doing his only problem, right?
The only problem is we can't hold an owner accountable like that. It's like it's their team. They're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean? Regardless of what we say.
So look, like I said, I may have a different opinion than others, and others may totally disagree with me, and maybe throw indirect shots at me or whatever. Is at this point, bro, life is too short for me. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck about anybody that is gonna hate on my takes or not. Because if you really are gonna sit here and continue to go with one take and one take only and thinking that's gonna solve world problems with the Raiders, it ain't, man. Like I said, look at my title, bro. Look at my banner. Hashtag nothing new since 2002, bro.
Hey, you know what happened in 2002? Right about the time when the Raiders the shit hit the fan with the Raiders.
Speak to me.
Well, see, like ever since there's this content creator who was born in 2002, and ever since this motherfucker's been on the face of the earth, the Raiders have been ass.
Why you be so rude, man? Once I was born, we made the Super Bowl, motherfucker. So fuck you.
I have to say something that makes me feel better. God damn it!
God damn it.
My
Hey,
mental
but
health- I'm fucked up
hey,
today.
all I know is something I could get a lot of credit to myself is last year when I joined the YouTube scene, we were already going on a losing streak, and then when I came up on scene, we went on a 4-game win streak. Besides the Chiefs game when I came in, for Def, I went on that 4-game win streak and made the playoffs. So I'm good luck. All I know. This year, nobody's good luck because we fucking shit. I mean, let's keep it a band. Like I said again, shout out to my soccer team. They're having not parade. They're gonna just do a celebration in LA right now. I didn't get to go. You feel me? Oh shit! Wait, let me. You already know, man. Where's all the Galaxy fans out there? Fuck the Galaxy. We won the championship, baby. LA is the city of champions again. All right. Sorry, I just had to say that. All right. Anyways.
Hey, Pyro, nah, he's gonna have to wait a week, bro. My blood pressure
Look
is
at
too high after
J-Dub
that
even
Raiders
says
loss today.
it's been the same shit since '84. Oh, J-Dub coming with the.
I don't know. Has it been since? God damn, let me think. 84.
Let me see.
Marcus
But we
Allen
did make the playoffs after that, bro. We made the Super Bowl, so technically, I could see what he's saying. I think just based on Super Bowl wins, you could say that. But as far as making the Super Bowl and playoffs, I think it would be since '02. But if he's talking about since we won a Super Bowl and like been very, very successful, then I understand why it's since '84.
I think in the early 2000s we were very successful. We just don't have the hardware to show for it. But we were one of the best teams of that era right there. Like we were kicking everybody's ass. The Jets were actually our cross country rival because they were the other team that was hella good right with us.
Hey, Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia was down bad yesterday. The Astros beat the Phillies, and then the LAFC beat the Philadelphia Union. So they're both of their teams got smacked yesterday.
Nobody knows who the Philadelphia Union is, Eric.
Hey, soccer motherfuckers coming up. Hey, World Cup. Hey. Are you guys okay? How are you guys doing? I'm okay. My Astros won the World Series. Hey, congratulations to your Astros, man. You proved that the cheating shit.
What
you guys
up,
still won it. So shout out to Coach. Shout out to everybody. If you think I'm gonna watch cricket, bro, I'd rather puke and I'd rather eat my own puke than watch cricket. If you
Cricket's
think
more violent than soccer, right?
hell no, bro. Cricket is this. Ready? This is cricket. This is how the commentators are, bro. Oh, that's a wonderful spiral, and he gets to hit a beautiful save there. Like, what the fuck do I want to hear that, bro?
Are you serious?
Bro,
you can't
bro.
be. You can't be serious.
Bro, what the fuck do I look like listening to a motherfucker try to do ASMR about a fucking pitch with a fucking wannabe fucking tennis ball? Like, what, bro? The fuck you
Motherfucker
think
got
I
his
am?
bedroom voice on and shit, huh?
All I know is World Cup is this month. Let's go, United States. Let's fucking go. Okay, I'm sorry, just kidding. Let me see what people are saying. Shout out to Jesse. Ever since Raiders content creators started going at one another, we've been on a losing streak. I ain't even gonna comment on that. That's not my.
Yeah, that's not my lane today.
This ain't my language, bro. Hey, I know what you're talking about, though. Hey, shout out to Raider Gabe. Raider Gabe, I sent you the link too, brother. Look at this.
Hey, what's happening, big dog?
You already know. World Cup time, baby. Yeah, Shakira is my wife. She doesn't know it yet, but Shakira's bomb. Anyways, okay, back to Raiders because this is what it's about. My bad. Because we didn't do a West Side Experience, so we're kind of all over the place.
Why didn't we do a West Side Experience this morning?
That was my fault this time, motherfucker. Hey, my bad.
Oh, okay. I just want to clarify. That's all.
Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
I was up on time, like I said I was gonna be, motherfucker.
I know. My bad. Hey, you like the border? Look at the border, brother. Ooh, sorry. Just had to do that real quick. Flex real quick. Trading in my car. Shout out to Darth Vader Prime. I don't watch a sport named after a shifty internet company. God dang. Oh, cricket.
Nah, a sport named after Barbie's little sister.
Defense needs to be top priority this offseason, bro. A lot of things have to be our priority this offseason. Look. The Raiders. Back to the Raiders. Let me show you guys a stat real quick. And I just want you guys. JT, I ain't even going to speak on it, bro. You already know. You can hit me behind the scenes and we could talk about that, bro, because I'm on the same boat as you, bro, on that. I just want everybody to analyze this real quick.
Facts, JT.
Just analyze it real quick. I just want everybody to analyze real quick. And just let me know your thoughts real quick. I'm going to just mute myself for like 10 seconds. Hey, JT, do it. Make a channel, brother. Do it.
Do it, JT. If anybody can do it, if anybody be perfect for it, it'd be you, bro. Like, for real. I already know you probably gonna drag me a few times, but it's good. You still the homie.
He's being sarcastic here. He said, no, Eric, it's Carr's fault. I think
everything is Carr's fault.
Wait, are you being sarcastic? I can't. Wait, is he? I don't know, bro. It's hard to read JT, bro. I go lie. But just I want everybody to analyze this. Just real quick. Just analyze it. 17 plus point blown leads by Raiders in franchise history. From 1960 to 2021, which was last year, we've only blown 5 17-point leads. In more than 40 years, more than 50 years, we've blown it only 5 times. In the first 8 games of this season, 3 times already. What do you think about that stat, Ern? Carr's fault, huh?
I try not to think about that stat, bro. That's awful. That's just absolutely awful. Unacceptable.
If we
what's the common denominator we have? We have a new what right now? A first year what? First year coaching staff.
First year
players. And this is the first year that we've like really done shit like that, huh?
If we draft a quarterback, do you guys actually believe this coaching staff could develop him?
No. I have a vote of no confidence in this coaching staff right now. Bro, you have you have weapons at every motherfucking position across the fucking board on both sides of the ball. What are we lacking? except for a defensive tackles. But really, if our defensive tackles could just fucking hold their ground, we're good. Can't even do that. I can't. You have. Let me stop. Okay, I might be getting a little too far ahead of myself. We maybe don't have all the weapons across the board, but on offense, like, bro, what are we lacking on offense? We got a bell cow running back. We got a dynamic quarterback that'll fucking be dynamic and win games for you if you let him. You got the best wide receiver in the game. You got a plum eater at tight end. So yeah. You got an offensive line that when they're on, bro. Like, why don't you just like find the fucking formula that works and stick with the shit? Why do we keep on switching up shit? You find out that Josh Jacobs can be your bell cow and he can carry your team. And then last week you completely abandoned the shit. And then this week you can't get back into rhythm for shit with the running game, which is probably the reason that we fucking ended up losing the game, because like Derek was carrying the team in the beginning. And you know what? We could have actually been off to an even bigger lead than that. It was just a few missed plays. But Derek was carrying the team in the beginning, him and Devontae. Then the defensive coaching staff for Jacksonville made adjustments at halftime, but we couldn't adjust. We're going to keep on trying to do the same shit, but they took away Devontae and we couldn't do nothing else.
Josh Jacobs was starting to go and we went away from it.
We always do that shit, bruh.
Now look,
I don't know. I'm just so dejected with this coaching staff. I have a vote of no confidence in them, and they're making their shit is dragging Derek Carr into the dirt, bro. He's looking like an average ass quarterback at best right now.
Look. Exactly what Dante said here. He's been hiding around Bill Belichick. Carr did miss a key throw. I knew that was gonna bite us on the ass. That it was a little underthrown, man. But I like that he's seen him, right? But he didn't get the pass off. But he was playing pretty good in the first half, believe it or not. He had the best completion, passing yards, and touchdowns in the first half compared to the other games. And there were games like the Aaron Rodgers game. There was games like the Josh Allen, and he had better stats than him leading into the half. Then second half, we shit the bed completely. And, at the end of the day, I just don't know what to do. And that's another thing too, Michael. Max was covering Christian Kirk on a slant.
What the fuck?
Does anybody know why Max Crosby was covering Christian Kirk on a slant?
It had to have been a zone where Max is dropping into a zone and the slant was coming through a zone. That's the only way, unless these motherfuckers are just like fucking retarded. That's the only thing I could think of. You know what? That is a good question to ask Stewie. Where's Stu when you need him?
Shout out to Brian Rodriguez. The numbers. Shout out to you, Hart. Why keep switching the online? I don't know. I do not know.
Hey, how's Jermaine Illuminor going to continue to be our right tackle, but he ends up at the feet of our fucking quarterback? Did you guys see that? Derek Carr ended up taking a sack, but Jermaine Illuminor was at his feet. How is anybody going to be successful when your bodyguard is laying at your feet?
Same reason Chandler goes just back. Fucking hell, man. Coaching staff, quarterback, the whole team is off. It's just a shit show all around. Facts. That's facts. That one's facts. Offense had the ball in the fourth corner to win it too.
I was trying to be as optimistic as possible going into this game. After this one, I'm like, bruh, there's no way to make the playoffs. Might as well just take our fucking 2 wins and just head into the offseason and get a high-ass draft pick. Is it too early for us to start looking at, like, who's the best college prospects coming out? And where do we draft? I mean, like, what position are we going to look at for draft? We might as well start talking about the draft because the season ain't going to be shit to talk about this year.
JT
defensive
says,
tackle, corner.
He wasn't average in the first half. Underthrow was 100% him. But again, Carr needs to know the playbook. Carr needs to know what his wide receivers think. Carr can call out a blitz, and the O-line's still missing 2 guys.
Yep, I agree.
I got nothing. We lost the team that the Donkeys beat. We couldn't. The Chargers didn't beat the Jacksonville Jaguars either. Draft a DT or quarterback, DT, cornerback, and quarterback. I think that's the direction I would go there, J-Dub.
I would go in that order too. A quarterback in the third round. Yeah, that's a good order.
Never
right
too
there.
early, even if you're winning. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. We're gonna DT cornerback, linebacker, quarterback.
There you go.
I really like that ranking. But 90% of the nation will say you're stupid and that quarterback should be number one. Then
Hell no.
DT, then
That's
corner.
not our
then
biggest problem. I think our biggest problem is not on the field, bro. Our biggest problems are on the sidelines. This was a playoff team last year. It was a fringe playoff team that barely made it, but it was a playoff team nevertheless. And this year, bro, playoffs, the playoffs.
You want
This
to
is the
talk
perfect
about
time
playoffs?
for Jim.
We talking about playoffs?
This is the perfect time for that clip, bro. Because like playoffs, if I hear anybody say something about some motherfucking playoffs, except for the conversation we're having right now, bro, they getting the Jim Mora.
This. Honestly, you could say this is about the Raiders too. Pause.
Next time you're gonna get my hopes up, could you please take me to a grease monkey? Cause I like to get lubed up before I get shot.
Bruh, that fits perfectly. Pause.
Do I have to say it again? Do we have to play? I'm gonna play it again just for us. This is how every Raiders fan is. Pause ahead of time.
Next time you're gonna get my hopes up, could you please take me to a grease monkey? Cause I like to get lubed up before I get shot.
Couldn't have said it any better myself.
From 10-7, back to the gutter. Hashtag nothing has changed since 2002. I'm gonna keep saying it. We were smashing teams with Zay Jones as wide receiver one. You know what's crazy, bro? That was their number one receiver. Him and Kirk. We lost to him and Kirk. We got to be real. They made the playoffs, but they also were a team that were a bubble team who backed into the playoffs needed help.
That's what I'm saying. We were a fringe playoff team. Yeah, because we needed Indianapolis to lose. If they would have won, we would have been out.
But the Colts were fighting for a playoff spot. The Chargers were playing for a playoff spot. Those were two of the four teams that we played in the last 4 games. I'm just saying. Do you really call that help? Or did we do it ourselves? We took out the Chargers. We kicked them.
No, what he's saying by help is like, we needed another team to lose, like for us to get in.
Oh, well, yeah,
we didn't control our own destiny is what he's saying.
Of course. But we're not going to sit here and discredit yet last year's playoff thing and then say, it looked like a fluke last year, so it's okay to be shit this year. Like that, if you could, that mentality is why we've been doing nothing since 2002. Like, let's be honest. If we keep having the mentality of last year we did good, but
let me fix this camera. Hold on a second.
Let's reset again. Let's get another coach, or let's do this and that, and let's try to give it 2 to 3 years before we see what we got, and then we could move on or not.
I mean, now we're locked into a marriage with this fucking coach, bro. We can't get rid of him because if we do, who's going to want to come coach for us after that? If you're another coach around the league and you see this motherfucker get fired after 1 year, they didn't even really give him time to install his system, who's going to want to come coach for that? For that type of front office?
Get fired, bro. I mean, Mark Davis already came out and said he's staying.
I don't want this motherfucker to begin with, and I would like to see him gone. But like, let's be realistic, bro. We can't do that.
I'm gonna keep the same energy with Carr, like I'm gonna do with McDaniels, right? With McDaniels, he's not the one that signs himself, right? He's not the one that chooses himself to get the job, right? Just like Carr, it's not his decision to stay on the team. If the organization wanted to kick him out, they would have kicked him out by now. Now, this all falls into a category of who's doing all these decisions. You keep going, you're seeing a lot of people say Carr this, Carr that, acting like Carr is the reason why he's staying. Like, Carr literally is not signing himself. And then you got coach after coach after coach after coach and no continuity. And you're going through the same pattern over and over again. What does that lead to, man? It goes to the same point like I've been saying. If we don't start to question ownership, bro, they think they have a clean slate. And I'm not saying sell the team, but I am saying if nobody's going to hold him accountable, he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants. And he's going to continue doing whatever the fuck he wants. Am I wrong?
The problem is, how do you hold an owner accountable? Especially with this team, bro. It's not like we can just It's not like it was Oakland where we could just stop going to the games. Because if we stop going to the games, then what happens? The ticket prices drop. All the corporations, the MGM, all of them places, Caesars and all them, they buy them up and start giving them to their guests. So them tickets are going to be sold regardless. So we can't. The boycott is going to be ineffective against this team right now. Hey, pull up JT. Comment. What do you say?
Earn, you're wrong. Bunch of coaches would love this team. They are honestly not far off. They have a top 8, 10 offense with skill players not being used correctly. Definitely, defense needs help and would in a heartbeat.
So I understand exactly what you're saying, but I'm saying like if you're another coach out there, JT, and like you see Josh McDaniels get fired after 1 year, like would you want to go coach for that type of front office that's like not really going to give you a fair shake like that? That was the point I was trying to make.
And JT, I 100% disagree with you. And this is why I disagree with you. We're doing the same shit. There is no difference. Bro, we tried to give Gruden 10 years. And besides the email shit, was that the quarterback after quarterback drafted, head coach after head coach picked. Has anything really changed with ownership?
Yeah, I believe so. Because like you think about back when we had Dennis Allen and shit. Dennis Allen was more like a stopgap quarterback, but like now you're noticing the ownership brought in a whole new GM. Like they wiped everything clean and brought in and installed a whole new system. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
He said, earn. You and him could give him a 2-piece of no biscuit.
Shit, you give me a 2-piece, I'll give him a 2-piece, and that'd be a 4-piece. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I was saying.
Look, I'm gonna word it better because I think I worded it wrong.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing the same shit because he completely rewiped the front office. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's a hard pill to swallow.
And that's why I'm gonna reword it. I'm gonna reword it. Because I worded it wrong. He's doing something different as far as trying to establish continuity.
There you go.
That's where he is being different. Where he's not making a difference is he's giving these shitty ass head coaches that we know are not going to be good head coaches and have had resumes, not good resumes, as a head coach, opportunities. That's where I'm saying it's different. It's no different, right? People say, right? People say that Josh McDaniels just deserves a chance, that he really did learn, right? He came in, and believe it or not, y'all, the reason why I tried to take away he still needs 2 to 3 years, JT, this is another thing. They specifically said that this wasn't a rebuild. Am I wrong? They specifically said in the offseason that this was not a rebuild.
They're being politicians with that shit, bro. They have to say that shit.
They could eat my shit. They could eat my shit with that. Fuck their press conferences. Fuck what they gotta say. That lying bullshit is not head coach, bro. I'm just saying.
When have you ever heard a franchise come out in a press conference and be like, "Hey, we're going into a rebuild right now"?
Bro, they
You've never. Shit. That's unheard of. They've never done that before. They've been going to
rebuild since 2002, bro. At this point,
so it's like it's expected for them to say that this is not a rebuild. They can't say otherwise. You feel me?
And facts, Lady T. This is definitely a rebuild. I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna be honest. I was completely blind because I really believed me and Ern were on the same page in this head coach facade, right? Me and him both didn't even have Josh McDaniels on our list. We both had to have like a week before we were even convinced. A week. And Ern had 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get convinced. It took me a week to get convinced. His resume doesn't show that he's a good head coach. Would have been different if he would have been the offensive coordinator and we would have had a head coach like maybe, what do you want to think of? Maybe a Brian Flores? Maybe a possible somebody else? I don't know off the top of my head right now. Bro. Josh McDaniels is not bad. Derek Carr sucks. This is all I say. Sorry, ass. Period.
Think about it. If our team was running that fucking offense that Miami is running, bro, with Mike
Okay,
McDaniels,
probably retired. Well, he's gonna come back next year, I think.
let Sean Payton stay out for about 2 more years and let him have a real fire to come back in 3 years, and we'll grab him up. Right about the time where everybody's really ready to get rid of fucking Josh McDowell, and they can see that he's the problem.
Josh McDaniels is not bad. I disagree. If you think Josh McDaniels is not a bad head coach, bro, I don't know what games you're seeing. I do agree with you that Derek Carr is having one of his worst years. He's not playing good at all. But we're not gonna sit here and give Josh McDaniels a pass either.
Pull up Damian Hernandez comment, bro.
Your problems are not coaching. Your real problem is Carr. You're the same person that said that fucking Aaron Rodgers was a bridge quarterback and that Justin Fields is better than Carr, bro. Bro.
You asshole. Those are the same points I was about to hit him on, bro. I was about to.
You know why Anthony Price? You know why Anthony Price? Because he's a 9-year. Everybody says this, so I'm gonna say it to you. He's a 9-year quarterback. That's what people are gonna say. I'm just saying what people would say. He's a 9-year quarterback. He's been here for 9 years, and apparently we've been shit for only 9 years.
You know who would pay a good penny for Derek Carr? Let's be honest.
Everybody else.
You know who would be a perfect fit? Pittsburgh would be a perfect fit for Derek Carr.
Colts. Oh, Pittsburgh too. Pittsburgh too.
I think Pittsburgh that would be the key to unlock.
And
their
that's what I'm saying,
right
bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like exactly what JT said there. Send Carr to the Colts, Jets, or Baltimore. We don't deserve him.
We don't deserve him, exactly.
Shout out to Valerie. What up, sis? Derek Carr is not the problem. Trust me. Play calling, coaching, defense is giving up red zone touchdown 16 for 16, 100%. That's unreal. No, Valerie. But Carr's the fucking Carr's the defensive tackle. He can't get pressure. They've only scored 24 points. They only scored 24 points, Valerie. What are you talking about? Yo, this whole team is shit, bro. Everywhere from the quarterback to the defense to the coaching staff to the organization, bro. Yeah, Desert. DC has no trade clause. So, but the only way to be traded is if he chooses where he wants to go.
Bro, if they offer him Pittsburgh, bro, he's not turning that down.
You know what's the good thing? I'm gonna have a field day when it's come draft time. I'm gonna have a fucking field day.
Lie.
DC will not audible. You know what's so funny about that? He's audibled every year until now. If you really look at it.
He actually audibled a little bit in the early part of the season. I heard him with Derek Carr's made audibles. We're good. I've heard that a lot. I don't understand where that's coming from.
What, you're gonna jump me? Why me? Diablo got carted off with an arm injury. Fuck.
I heard about that forearm injury.
Player and coach stands are the dog shit of fans. They think one player of coach or coach makes the team. If you're like that, you're not. Exactly, bro. It's like, are we playing tennis or are we playing football?
I hear with the Raiders invested.
All right, here we go. I got my counter to this. I've been waiting for somebody to talk about the money. You know why? It's the offense is more expensive than the defense besides spending. You want to know why? Let's go down the starting defense, right? Let's go down their contracts. Trayvon Merrick, rookie contract. Abrams, rookie contract. Harmon, veteran deal. Denzel Perriman, Blake Martinez, both veteran deals. Diablo, rookie contract. Anthony Averett, rookie contract. Rock Ya-Sin, rookie contract. Amik, rookie contract. Nate Hobbs, rookie contract. Max Crosby just got an extension. Chandler Jones got overpaid. And now go to D-Tackle. Neil Farrell, Matthew Butler, both rookie contracts. Kendall Vickers, minimum. There's a lot of rookie contracts on the defense.
So if you're saving all that money on the defense, then we could afford to fucking splurge on a star, though. That's gonna be the counter argument to
now
that.
That's the point. Now whose fault is that?
That's definitely on the GM. There's no if and there's no other way around it. All personnel falls on the GM unless the coach is handling GM duties.
I feel you on the salary cap, Lady T. I feel you. But at this point, if there's something that a lot of teams showed me, is that you can maneuver a lot. And let me give you some examples real quick, Lady T. Let me give you some examples real quick. Roquan Smith went to the Baltimore Ravens for a 6th-round pick, and guess what? Baltimore only had to pay $570,000. That's less than $1 million for a All-Pro linebacker. Now,
So
who else? Let's keep going to the other players that got traded, right? William Jackson III, very cheap. Got him for very cheap. Who else got traded? Christian McCaffrey is the only one that got really fucked, like as far as like trade value, like they overpaid the shit out of him. Who else? Who am I missing? Who else got traded? Bradley Chubb. Denver is eating most of the cap of Bradley Chubb, and he's going to Miami. So there's always way to maneuver. I just think that our coaching staff and our organization didn't want him to make any moves because there's been reports today, and I don't know if you've seen it, straight out of Ian Rappaport, that the Packers were actually wanting to trade for Waller, even though he's on the sideline.
what the fuck, bro? Why we holding on, bro? What the fuck?
And they were willing to pay a pretty penny.
Then
I'm not saying trade Waller because I think Waller's
am.
really good at healthy, and that hamstring ain't no joke. But the fact that the Packers wanted a guy that's been on the sideline is crazy to me. But our coaching staff
if I
says
have a job, but I'm always too sick to go to work, how long am I going to have that job? Even if I'm really good at it. Thank you.
I think here's the thing. The one problem I have with the Raiders right now in the organization is that we're putting our eggs in one basket in the draft. You get what I mean? Like, we have so many picks, and people are like, oh my God, let's just get all these rookies. Not every rookie is going to come out on top.
Probably not even half of them are going to pan out, honestly.
Why are we putting our eggs in one basket into the draft? Maybe they'll make a trade in the offseason again. They did it with Devontae Adams. I mean, I understand.
I'm better with that. I'm better with
If
making
they make a trade over the
established
offseason,
players.
fuck it, right? But, you know, I'm just tired of everything, man. You know, we've been losing after losing after losing, and it's very painful, man. Every year, you know, everywhere from the players to the coaching staff and to the organization, it's just been the same old thing since 2002, right? I guess we're just all tired of losing, you know? We've lost too much already. And you know, a lot of teams ended up turning things around quickly, right? The Bengals were having very, very shit seasons, turned their shit around, went to the Super Bowl, even they lost, they still made it. And see, I think this is why a lot of, I guess, Kardashians, you could call them, or whatever the fuck you guys call it, right? I'm in the middle. I don't give a shit. I'm a Raider fan at the end of the day. But I think the reason why people think that people are defending Carr is because the way we're blaming everybody, including Carr, people think that we're defending Carr. I think that's where
put the blame where it should go, not 95% on one person.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that's why people think that people are still out there defending Carr and being Kardashians. It's not we're Kardashians, it's we're blaming everybody that needs to be blamed, including Carr. Carr's not getting a pass. We already said this countless times. Carr does not get a pass.
Right.
Same thing with the rest of the personnel. But if we're going to give 95% to just Carr, then it's like,
I have to question what people are seeing if they're putting 95% on one player.
Oh, JT wasn't being sarcastic. He's actually dead ass serious. He hates Carr. Because, Eric, we're losing, and the only underlining factor in one person, and do you see all the quarterbacks coming out? Love DC, but he ain't it.
I'm not going to argue with JT, bro. That's one of the people on here that I respect his opinion the most, because a lot of shit that he said makes a lot of sense. You might not agree with it, but the shit makes sense.
Yeah, I disagree with like 70% of his takes, but I love JT. I love his takes. I love his takes. I love his takes, but And I think that's the main factor, right? Everybody sees the 9 years, and it's only that person, right, that's causing everything. But I think it is time to move on from Carr. Oh, he's trolling JT, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Even when JT's on panels, he always has a serious face when he's
What an
talking.
asshole, bro.
Am I tripping, Ern? Doesn't he
Hey, JT, you
always?
an asshole for that, bro.
Doesn't JT? No, even on the panel, bro, he always has a serious tone. Like
He
he'll be
always.
joking, but he'll be like this, guys.
He
Like,
never gets loud and none of that shit.
this mother JT is God. Bro, JT, fuck you, fuck you, J. Never trust a Clippers fan and a UCLA Bruins fan. God damn it, JT. Anyways. So we blamed Carr. Carr was underthrowing and underlining, and he had 2 chances to win the game. He did stunk it up. I'll blame Carr on those factors. I blame this defensive line once again for not getting no fucking sacks or anything, bro. Jesus Christ. Another week of nothing. 0. Our secondary was getting burned, especially Anthony Averett. Anthony Averett has been getting burned a lot. I mean, I think he went to Trayvon Mullen and he was like, "You got traded for me. Let's see who could give up the most yards this season," because they're both playing like absolute shit. I mean, you can.
I think our 2 corners played good the first half of the game. The second half of the game, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, they just goddamn fucking fucked it up. So
First half of the game, I was like, this team looks fucking amazing.
So I think that Carr did have the opportunity to win the game, and he didn't. And it sucks that we thought that with all this offseason, Carr would play better than this, and he's not. And people say SC, like this is him. But before this season, he was leading in fourth quarter comebacks. No quarterback has to have that many fourth quarter comebacks if their defense wasn't shit all the time. They didn't need to win the game if they just did their job. The whole point of a defense is this: people just pay attention to the points. Like, oh, they only had 24 points, so they did their job. No, if you have a lead, protect the lead. That is your. Can somebody? Okay, look. I know there's some people in the chat. Facts, Lady T. We thought the whole team could play better than this shit. This shit is pathetic. It's
Right.
like Ern playing Madden.
It's awful.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit. Ern, we gotta play, bro. We gotta run it up.
Huh?
We gotta run it up, bro. We gotta run up Madden.
Where'd you get? You got that at the Slauson the other day?
Yeah, I was straight there, bro. I had to run fast, and I fucking booked it, bro. I grabbed it.
Hey, add me on PlayStation, bro. Raider Earn 215.
Instagram. Send me the PlayStation your
right.
thing, and I'll add you right after this game. And you can stream it, and we'll play. You'll probably beat me, low key. I talk all this shit, and I always get my head go out. But Adam's good, but nobody is great every week. Yeah, facts. Graham and our D line are boo boo. Yeah, but people, and this is the thing, right? Who in the chat, Terrence? I think you, right? Who has played football in their lifetime as a defensive player, or a coach's defense? Anybody? Earn? Anybody?
So I spent a lot of my high school years in juvenile hall, and when I was a senior, I tried out for the football team. I got cracked a couple good times, like a blindside block, and I was like, this shit ain't for me, bro. Because I was like, man, the motherfucker do that shit again, we're gonna fight. So I didn't play.
Okay, they're raising the hand. Played and coach. What is the job of a defense when you have a big lead? Can somebody tell me? This is the question. When you have a huge lead, like a 17-point lead, you as a defense needs to do what? All the people that played and coached, let me know, or played. Oh shit, this shit's loud. Hold up. Fuck.
We don't hear nothing.
Bro, this shit is. Oh yeah, you can't hear it because my mic is like. Good. Fuck. Where's my controller?
What is it? Your PlayStation?
Yeah.
You hit the button and it turned on, huh?
Yeah, I forgot it turns on the TV too, bro.
Yep.
That's just crazy.
You turn on all your shit.
There we go.
Stop and contain the opposing offense so they don't come back. I mean, that's what I thought it was too.
Continue to put pressure in the quarterback's face to keep that O-line and quarterback unbalanced. Give it up and make it a game because you don't want to be embarrassed, everyone. Oh, he's just trolling out there.
I think that's the fucking McDaniel's theory too, JT.
He's just, bro. He already said that he's trolling all day today, bro. He's trolling all day today. That's why I understand he's saying all that shit.
Didn't depend on.
Shout out to Victory. It was good, Victory. Protect the lead and get the ball back.
Look,
Derek switched for his jersey and dropped the ball in the 4th and 2nd, and then put on the 17th jersey for the drop across the middle on the last drive. If the game be real, SC, you're getting blinded. See, this is, oh my god, how many times do I have to repeat this? Look, let me clip this, bro, because people keep thinking that I'm defending Carr, bro, and bro, just because my whole hour and a half live is not about Carr does not mean I'm not blaming Carr, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and talk for an hour and a half on one player, bro. I'm just not
gonna blame
That's not my
Carr
channel, bro.
exclusively.
And look, I love every single one of my supporters, and you guys are family to me, and you guys make the channel what it is. But to me, regardless, my channel is the way I want to run it, right? There's other channels that just talk about Carr or just talk about head coach or just talk about owner for a good hour to 2 hours to 3 hours. Me, I talk about everything, not just one person. And yes, on Friday when I did the preview, I went a little bit too overboard on the topic of Carr. Just because when you come into the chat, I'm not blaming Carr does not mean I didn't talk about Carr earlier. I just want to get that out there. I don't want to miscommunicate something, and I just want to put that out there for everybody. If you go back to earlier in the live, I talked about Carr fucking up. Underthrowing, overthrowing, he's having one of his worst years. I've talked about that. But that doesn't mean that I need to keep talking about it throughout the live. I blamed him. He is a major part of this team, and I blame him. I also blame other people on this team that deserve the blame. And that doesn't mean I'm defending Carr. That just means that I just don't go on the whole live and just talk about one person, because that's just not what my channel is built on. It's not the Derek Carr experience. It's the SC experience. So I just want to get that out there. Clip that, ship that, and I'll probably screen record it and put it on my Instagram. And if I get hated or I get blocked by other content creators or anything, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm building my own community, and I could have 2 viewers that support me, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, myself. Doesn't matter. This is what I want to do in my future, and I'm leading into that in my personal life and in here. And if you have a problem with some of my takes, hey, it's cool to disagree. Let me know your takes. But if you think I'm out here, just not talking about Carr, or not talking about this, or not talking about that, doesn't mean I'm not talking about it. It just means that I'm not talking about it throughout the whole live. I just want to make that loud and clear for everybody, because I love everybody. Even though I haven't met 75% of y'all IRL, but so far everybody that I met IRL, things like that. No, I'm not talking about you too, Clutch. I'm just talking about overall, because there's been other things. I'm just saying overall too, Clutch. So shout out to you, brother. I wasn't putting directly to you, I promise you, but I'm just saying overall. You read it wrong. I'm saying they should have caught those passes, but I don't hear anyone blaming them. Hey, too, Clutch, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not directly sending it to you. I'm directly sending it to everybody. Everybody in general, so everybody could clip it and everybody can know that I'm not here. My channel's not built on, just because I don't talk about this doesn't mean I'm not talking about it. You feel me? It's not on you too, Clutch. I know what you're talking about. And that's what I'm saying too, Clutch. We are blinded too much to just one person. A lot of people. And it shouldn't be like that. And I do think that it is time to move on. And Ern knows eventually Carr will be gone. And Ern will still be here rocking his Raiders hat, buying every Raider hat that comes in, and buying everything Raiders, because that's just what he is. You think he was a Carr fan when Carr wasn't even born, bro? You guys understand how long Ern has been watching the Raiders?
I didn't even know who Derek Carr was when he was at Fresno State, honestly. I'm a Derek Carr fan because he plays for the Raiders.
And if anybody clipped that part, send it to me. If you didn't, I'll clip it myself and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram, because I think that I have to come out and say something, because I'm seeing a lot of I get it, we're 2-6 and it makes us like attack each other and stuff like that. And I'm no one to get in anybody's business, and I'm not gonna talk about anybody's business. But I am gonna say is, I think ever since I've seen from the beginning of this year, even in the off season, a lot of the nation has been separation, and that's not how it's supposed to be. I think we should be one even through these tough times. I think that sometimes I do say people are stupid because sometimes people say over the board shit, but that's the only time you'll hear me say stupid, or to the people that I'm very close to. You'll hear me and there talk about All Eyes and be like, "You're stupid, All Eyes," but because he's very close, a guy of mine behind the scenes, and he knows we're just fooling around. But in reality, I think when I see on Twitter, when I see on Instagram, when I see that, and somebody has a take that has a good, valuable reason, and he's called stupid, or you're an idiot, or you're a R word, and all these different words, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion. I think everybody has an opinion, has good reasoning. In my chat, there's been a lot of good reasons. I've been disagreeing with a lot of people, but people have been disagreeing with me, and you're still here, and that's what I want. So I appreciate everybody that is saying in the chat. He said ass kisser. Who am I ass kissing? I ain't ass kissing anyone. I'm ass kissing myself. Pause. So at the end of the day, we need to. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what we need to do, bro. Because nothing's gonna change, bro. Until it
I
changes.
have no idea what the fucking solution is. Bro.
And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I always say at the end of my lives, tough times never last, but tough people do. And I always say that the nation's strong. You feel me? Hey, shout out to Brett Zimmerman. He's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. You had us dead to rights. How the fuck did you lose, Brett? It's the same way we lost the other 2 times we had a lead, man. I said pause, Terrence. Don't take it out of... Come on, Terrence. You don't take it out of context, bro. I was actually doing something serious, man. West Coast offense uses the field and lets the receivers get yards after catch. There you go. Derek Carr reminds me of Jason Campbell. It takes him too long to get a playbook down. By the time he does, it's too late. An elite quarterback would be balling. And that's the thing. No, I agree with you in the elite part. I think Ern and me would both agree that Carr is not an elite quarterback, but he's a good quarterback enough to win games. That's what he is. And I said this since the start. Carr is not Josh Allen. Carr is not Patrick Mahomes. These quarterbacks could work with whatever they got. And I get it why people, have been asking since 5 years ago to move on. I understand. The league is going away. The league is going away from good or mediocre quarterbacks. They're starting to go to elite quarterbacks. A lot of elite quarterbacks. Now it's all about mobility, getting out of the pocket, throwing on the run, stuff like that, and yada yada yada, right? Yeah, hell yeah, Lady T. He is not good this season. I'll tell you that.
This system is not built for a moving quarterback like that. Though.
Carr is a good quarterback. That's what I'm saying. He's not a great or elite. And you're right, Primus. I'm the same way as you. He's not elite or great. But I've been saying this since last year when we were going on the streak. Carr needs a O-line. Perfect O-line. I mean, a top 5 O-line to succeed. He's just that type of quarterback. And the coaching staff and the organization has been blind ever since he's came out of college. This has been something we've known what he needs since the jump. He's needed a consistent coach. He's needed multiple pieces already off the bat in order to succeed. Moving a lot of pieces and fucking up his mental is not a way to get a quarterback like Carr. Carr is not, like I said again, he's not Josh Allen. He's not Patrick Mahomes. And why is this organization blind to that and doing the same thing every year? We already know what we got from him. And Stafford is not even elite. Bro, the guy didn't even make the playoffs. Hardly even made the playoffs with Lions, and the Lions did horrible to him. He went to the Rams. They gave him everything. I mean, they threw the bag on everybody, gave up first rounders after first round. They look like the Lakers.
The Rams had elite players at every level, bro.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. And no, Eric Primos is saying that we need an elite good quarterback. And Primos, that's what the league is going. And like I said,
up, Chad?
And Primos, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I think that it eventually, just like Mark Davis, just like other people are eventually going to be gone. That's just the name of the game. That's just how life is. But what I don't like is that we put it all 95% on Carr of this year's faults. It's not. It's not, bro. It's not 95% him.
I give him 30.
He's a good 35%, and that's a big margin already off of the 100%. That's 35%. That's a lot.
That means 65% is spread through the rest of the team.
Spread through everybody. So I think it is time, Primos, to draft a quarterback, but I'm not on the Bryce Young, CJ Stroud train. I don't think we should waste a first-round pick on a quarterback. There's a lot of good quarterback talent next year.
I'm on board with drafting a quarterback, but maybe in the 3rd round, somebody that can develop under Derek Carr, and then maybe eventually push him. You know what I mean? And
I have a
eventually,
list right here.
outseat him, take his job.
I have a list here already built for everybody that wants to ask on quarterbacks. Let me give you a list of quarterbacks next year that have talent going into next year's draft. Y'all ready? Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, pick that apart. This is all people that could get picked in the 2nd, 3rd round. Will Levis. Let me continue. Where's my list? Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me organize it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, Devin Leary, Hendon Hooker. That alone, those 4 right there, are already 2nd and 3rd round guys, practically. The old boy from Stanford, I forgot his name. I didn't write him down. I just put the old boy from Stanford on my list. He's another good guy out there. There's a lot of good quarterbacks out there. And I think Joel E., there's 2 people I have my eye specifically on. Hendon Hooker, which actually Hendon Hooker actually fucked up yesterday, I believe. Or I forgot what game it was. I think he had his worst game yesterday. But him and the boy from Stanford, let me make sure I got his name right. Let me actually write it down on my list. Tanner McKee. There we go. Yeah, it was my Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee. I believe Tanner McKee. Yeah. These guys are all quarterbacks that you could get later on. Had Carr had a solid foundation to develop from, he could have been a great quarterback. I think if you guys move on from him and take a quarterback, have him sit behind Carr and learn. That's exactly what I'm saying, Tyron. Carr, I don't even. By the way you made that sound, it kind of sounds like you're not a Raider fan. You're coming from an outside perspective. He said had Carr had a spell to the. I think if you guys move on, so hey, Tarn, let me know what fan of you. What are you a fan of? Because you kind of look like you're not a. Oh, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, another one from Oregon. That boy could ball. DC is like 30% max issue. That's what I'm saying. Some motherfuckers just have a real hate boner for him that they would rather us lose to DC. DC have a loser than see us win.
30%, yeah.
We're not gonna talk about the defense getting us the ball twice in the final 2 minutes. Answer me this: what do we do with the ball? We didn't do jack shit, and that's where I blame this offense. Now, I read this question before you came in here, Primos. What's the defense's job when you have a lead, like a 17-point lead? It's not to only look at the ending score and be like, oh, it's 24 points. It's not that bad. The defense did its job. Or it's 21 points. It's you make sure the other team does not come back. That's your goal as a defense. It's not about the ending point. It's about preventing. If you have a big lead, you prevent the other team from coming back.
It's not how many points did you give up. It's when did you give them up. Game situations. JT says Hooker is 25 and overrated. He's 25. Goddamn. Big arm, decent heart. Big arm, decent heart, good deep ball, but he's reckless with the ball. With talent, when talent is equal on the field. Oh, he's reckless with the ball when talent is on the field. Look at the Virginia Tech tape. He has a grad transfer. Bro, you're talking college scout talk. I have no idea what you're talking about, JT.
Okay, so this is what he's saying. Because I know JT is a scout, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't a science scout or anything like JT. I think JT is a science scout. I'm not sure. I don't even know. He does scout people. But all I'm saying is I've been right about a lot of players last year, and you could go back to my vault. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to draft 2, and I think Hooker is not overrated. I don't even think he's rated. I really don't. I hear more Will Levis talk than Hooker, and Will Levis ain't that good. I think Will Levis is more overrated than Hooker. Yes, he's 25, so he's a little bit on the older side. That kind of declines his thing, and that's the reason I'm saying 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, because nobody really wants to draft a quarterback that's the age of 24 in the 1st round. That's what I'm saying later on. The guy has all the potential, man, and if he sits under veteran talent, he's got it. But if we talking about moving on from Carr and having a quarterback ready to first day there, then you got to start looking, believe it or not, you got to start looking at Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. Like, if that's the direction the Raiders want to take, then I could see why they draft CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. But if the direction you want is to groom a quarterback and get him ready, You go after people like Hooker, maybe Levis later on, maybe Tanner McKee, maybe JT Daniels. We talked a little bit about him Friday. These guys are all good when groomed. The only difference is Hooker is a little bit older. That's the only difference between the quarterbacks.
If I told you guys that there was a quarterback coming out in 3 years that's supposed to be the next Peyton Manning, would you guys be willing to wait for him? Eric?
Sorry, I had to click on Madden real quick so I could add you real quick. Send me behind the scenes.
If I told you there was a quarterback that's coming out in 3 years and he's supposed to be the next Peyton Manning, would you be willing to wait for him?
That's a good question. That's an actual good question.
Because I was talking to Coach Randy Hansen on Stu's show, and he's saying that there's this kid, Max Johnson, which is Brad Johnson's son, who he just transferred to Texas A&M. He's supposed to be the truth.
I mean, we've been doing.
He's supposed to be the Peyton Manning, like, the next one coming up. So I'm thinking,
my God, the Lakers lost again. Oh my God.
Are you surprised?
Nah. All right. I think that a lot of people demand now, so a lot of people will say no. I think a lot of people will say to your question, no.
And I think that's what holds us back, bro.
And I think that's what holds us back.
We make rash decisions, not smart decisions.
But I think that there's a lot of good quarterback talent, bro, that you could still groom under, right? You could still groom under a quarterback next year, and then let's just say he takes over, and let's say he doesn't work out. You got that guy that you're talking about later on. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's still going to be a waiting game, regardless. Like, regardless of the situation, if you get a first-year quarterback, if you get a young quarterback that's in the first round.
Eric, super chat.
Oh, it doesn't even show up. Oh, now it showed up. Sandy Love, bro. Shout out to Raider Primrose for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that, brother. The things that need to change: 1 Carr, 2 O-line, 3 entire defense. 29 games extended since DC had last 3 TD game. Bro, I'm tired of seeing other quarterbacks make 3 TDs look easy, and Carr can't do it. And what I'm saying is that's what the league is heading to, man. And it sucks because I think we did Carr wrong a lot. I think Carr has been done wrong a lot. And I think it is time to move on for the Carr, for the better of him and the better of us. Look at the Lions. They're building something young. Even though they're losing, they're building something young, and they're building very talent out there. Hutchinson, I wasn't really big on him towards the tail end, like getting into the draft. I had Thibodeau over him, but he's a really good talent over there. Their defense is starting to come alive. Look at what they did to Aaron Rodgers today. They made him throw 3 picks and beat him.
The Lions?
And they were without DeAndre Swift, I believe.
Holy shit.
So I think for both parties, we should move on. And I think Ern could agree with that because I think Ern's tired of seeing Carr like the main focus point, man. And I'm not saying move on for Carr because he's all the problem. No, that just because we'll move on from Carr doesn't mean I ain't putting fault on all these motherfuckers out here. Because Josh McDaniels has proven he's not a head coach, and even in Denver, right? Number two. Patrick, bro, look, the Giants. They were first mad when they got rid of Patrick Graham. Now they're happy because Martindale is doing better than Patrick Graham, and they both inherited a defense.
Bro, how is Gus Bradley's defense doing this year?
I think it's that good. Let me see.
JT saying the Lions have coaching.
There you go. So they are. It doesn't show me there. They have a total of 19 sacks as a defense.
Yannick probably has about 5.
Yannick has 4 sacks. Yannick has 4. DeForest Buckner has 4. Coyote Prane has 3, and Trevor Stewart has 2. Let me see. What about interceptions? They only have 4 interceptions, all by 4 different people. Shaquille Leonard, linebacker, Rodney Thomas, their safety, Stephon Gilmore, their corner, Ronnie Cloud, their safety. So 19 sacks, 4 interceptions as a defense. Let me see. What about their yards per game and shit? Let me see.
Alexa, how many sacks do the Las Vegas Raiders have this year?
Probably got like 7, bro. 8.
Question. Through week 9, the Raiders have 90 for 750 yards.
Nigga.
The fuck? All right. And yards per game. Let me see. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ninth best yards per game as a defense. They are
like probably 25th.
They are top 10 in passing. Bottom half actually not bottom half, just in the middle in rushing defense. And points per game, they are top 10.
I don't even know what to say, bro.
Shout out to Lonnie Raider. What's good, Lonnie? Was it obsessed? So tired of the second half meltdowns. You know what is a positive?
No.
It's not even a positive, just a joke real quick, because at this one we can only laugh at this shit. The positive is that they give us 2 quarters of happiness before they make us sad.
Hey, the Raiders are just like Sour Patch Kids, bro. First they're sweet, and then they're sour. Or no, it's the other way around. My bad. Yeah, dropped the ball on that one.
Oh my god, what the fuck happened to my screen? Okay. Shout out to Lonnie Raiderette, though. Good to see you, sis. Hope all is well. Good to see you in the chat here today. And shout out to everybody else in here, man. Alex Martian, Raider fan, was good. Joel E, man. Hopefully that I missed it. Joe Pistol was good. Y'all sorry as fuck. Go Jags. And your Jags.
First half champs.
Hey, the best thing that the Jags have had is their fucking water slide that they got and their pool they have in their arena, in their stadium.
That is dope, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, shout out to ECG if he's still in here, bro. He made a fucking funny ass joke about his team. He talked about that. Hey, if you're in there, say the joke again if you're in here, bro, because that shit was funny. Shout out to Raider Critique. Tubby was good.
Critique, pull up, bro.
We're first half champs. Let's fucking go. Woo!
Eric, send Critique the link.
I got you. Critique, pull up, brother. I got some time left. You feel me? Let me see. Derek Carr said something, and actually, I'll play it because Auntie Six sent it to me. What the fuck? Why am I putting the streamer link in the fucking search bar? The fuck? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with me right now? Hold up. Where is Critique's name? There we go. Let me actually get this. Shout out to Auntie Six. He sent me this. Let me share my screen real quick. Give me a second. Share my screen for everybody.
Huh?
If I'm honest,
Do you hear it?
I don't need to say it here.
I was just watching that a second ago.
All right. Let's watch this. Hold up. Mute yourself real quick so we can all hear it.
Things that need to be addressed.
Point lead this year, any similar sense or any similar feeling that you can look back on?
I think there's a lot I want to say, but if I'm honest, I don't need to say it here, and there's things that will be said. There are things that need to be addressed and all those things. But I think as a whole, the urgency part of it, that after 30 minutes of football, we have to learn that the game is not over. I feel like I've, been in this situation a lot where, new coaches or this or that, and you have to teach the new guys, like, this is how we do it, and this is the mentality, and this is, and that gets tiring. But at the same time, it's my job. So, there's some of that. So I'll say that right now.
Kind of finished that, bro. You're muted.
From what I hear in that, it sounds like when we get up at halftime, that all the other guys are like, man, we got this, bro. We got this. And then they let their fucking guard down and stop giving 100%. That's what I get out of what he just said. He's tired of fucking saying the same thing over and over to these youngsters. Like, bro, come on, we got to finish this game out. It sounds like,
do you want a perfect example of what the Raiders remind me of when it comes to the draft process? Well, actually, what the NFL is with the draft process. And shout out to we got OG, one of the OGs in the back, man. He's been doing this for years, and I appreciate him coming on. And Ern kind of said it earlier. His name, man. Hey, if you haven't yet, go subscribe because we need to get him to 1,000 because he's well deserved. Been doing this for a long time, probably since I've been in middle school, which is a very long time. And fuck you, Ern, if you say I'm 13 because I ain't 13, motherfucker. You're like 70. But my brother here, man.
I was just gonna say
the
that
Raider
you in middle
critique up
school
in the
now.
building. What's good, critique?
Critique.
What's good?
Not a
Hey, how you
goddamn
feeling,
thing.
man?
Not a goddamn thing right now, man.
Hey, what do you got to say, man? Express your feelings, brother. Express your feelings.
Why can't we play 4 quarters, bruh? Why we always do play a half a game? I mean, we start fucking playing. We're like, oh hell yeah, this is what's up. Like, all right, now look, this is a much better improvement from last week. And then fucking Captain shit the bed. Here we go. And that's exactly what happened. We shit the bed on offense, defense, special teams. Special teams. We giving up hella yards to a dude with a bum knee. You know what I mean? This motherfucker running up the field. And it's like, come on. And then, man, I have no more excuses for anything. Like, our offensive line is dog shit. Our defense plays not even half the time. They show up like a quarter of the time. You know what I mean? And then DC over here throwing it to Devontae Adams, and it's bouncing off his fucking hands.
Hunter Renfro too.
Fuck.
I know, right? Hey, JT, that's facts. The only reason why I popped it up is because this is the first time I've heard anybody this season even say that they got nothing to talk about in front of everybody. Wait, DC just said something. Hear what he's saying. Carr just sent a message to a few people. And you start to go around. There we go. There we go, ECG. He's coming out with the joke. The joke was our fans would rather jump in the pool than watch a game. He's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. So there we go. Shout out to ECG.
JT, come on the show, bro. I'd like you to break that down for us.
We are a professional 2-quarterback team. Two-quarter team. No, that's facts, lady, too. We are the fucking half champs. Like,
dude, we're pathetic. Let's just call it what the hell we are. We are fucking pathetic.
Oh shit. Hey, that's true, man. That's true.
This is not what the fuck I envisioned when going into this season, bro.
Look. This is what I'm gonna say, all right? This is what I'm saying, okay? This is the thing with DC did underthrow and overthrow in the first half like that. That pass to Amir Abdullah, he underthrew it. That was him. That was 100% him. There were some other underthrows and shit that he shit the bed on. That's understandable. Now let's talk about the other side of it. As a wide receiver, and let's talk about, because a lot of people think they're draft experts because they're already doing fucking mock drafts and shit. And I think that somebody's gonna change the name of the Raiders and shit. Let's put our scouting. Let's put the way we look at players in college, right? What is one of the most important things you see, that you want to see from a wide receiver in college, and a wide receiver in general? What do you want to see? And now I'm gonna give you another hint. Real quick. Speed, okay, that's one. But what is one of the most important things?
Hands.
Okay, that's the one. Now think of this. What was the main reason a lot of Raider fans did not want Marquez Valdes-Scantling? What was the number one issue with Marquez Valdes-Scantling? That and what else?
The ball.
He always waits for the ball to hit him here. Guys, as a wide receiver, you are taught that sometimes not everything is going to be in the basket. You got to be able to make plays yourself and catch the ball and use your hands. Okay? Adams had a heck of a fucking game. Besides that breakup, he had a heck of a fucking game. He balled out this week. I mean, this game. But what we're also going to sit here and not do is that every time somebody drops the ball, I seen somebody say, "Oh, Carr threw it too fast."
Dude,
it wasn't a perfect pass.
As a wide receiver,
it was a little bit behind him. Sorry, critique. Go ahead.
Played the position for 3.5 seasons. I was always taught and always told, fucking from when I was a little kid, bro, like 7, 8 years old, if the ball hits you in the hands, you better fucking catch it. That's the bottom fucking line. Hit you in the hands, motherfucker. You're the best wide receiver in the game. And you out here you out here dropping the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that kills me. I love what he did at the beginning, the first half, but the second half he was non-existent. You know what I mean? When you're the best wide receiver in the game, or at least the proclaimed best wide receiver in the game, man, you don't drop that shit. You don't.
If it hits you in the hands, it's catchable ball.
And he hit him in the hands.
I mean, he's not perfect, and nobody's perfect though, bro. Like, I just feel like, where was everybody else in this game, bro? Devontae had 9 targets in the first game. Where was Mac? Why are we not throwing to Mac,
That's a good question, because his ass wasn't getting open, and they had one-on-one coverage on him.
Here's the thing. And the only reason why I say is nobody's perfect. Yeah, they're gonna drop some passes,
Nate?
But like, what I don't like is that every pass that is an incomplete, whether it's catchable and they drop it or not, it's always on Carr. And that's the only thing of a mistake, because it's like, if it hits you in the hands, why aren't we blaming the receiver? He got it to him. Why didn't he catch it? But there is throws where he would overthrow it, like they wouldn't even be able to catch it, and that's completely Carr. When it's overthrown, like actually overthrown, or what hits the fucking ground and stuff like that. Like that's 100% Carr's fault. And that's what I'm saying. It's cool. Let's move on from Carr, because I think he deserves better, and we need to make changes all around the board. But if you think we're one quarterback away, we're not one quarterback away.
Dude, we are a lot away. We're the commitment to inconsistency. That's what we are. We are fucking committed to being inconsistent.
Let me put
this.
Let me put
staff
this.
Is never gonna win us a title, bro. They're just not.
Hey, you like this banner, right? Look at this banner, y'all. This is my slogan. This is the S Experience slogan. Shout out to All Eyes for helping everybody that helped. Because I said hashtag since 2002, but then we changed it to hashtag nothing new since 2002.
Yeah, I can tell you something new. All the fucking wrinkles and the gray hairs in my fucking beard due to this team.
Look, I got them two all in this motherfucker.
And Michael Guerrero, you quit weed? That's all right. My bag gets accosted so bad now because of this fucking team. Half ounce lasts me about 7 hours. Way to go, Raiders. Used to be able to make that shit last 3 days. Fuck.
This bag was halfway full this morning, bro.
Yeah, now look at it. Look at that. The fucking out of a QP, homeboy already done smoked 2 fucking ounces. Come on, bro.
Ern, what's JT's Instagram?
I don't have JT on Instagram.
All right. Look, I'm gonna make this loud and clear. This link is for JT. I promise you, because I gotta get the fuck out of here, because I gotta go handle some business. But I'm gonna have pull up JT. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. And I already know. Let the Hollywood comments come in. Just because I said that. Let the Hollywood comments come in. I already know the fucking Hollywood comments are gonna come in. I'm not fucking Hollywood. And actually, guys, by the way, there's the Hollywood fucking comments. God, fuck. I fucking knew it. Look.
Hollywood.
Hey, here's another. Here, let's have some happy moments.
No.
Let's have a happy moment. Here's a happy moment. I'm 2 away from 1,500, from 1,500.
Hell yeah.
Subscribe, guys. All the Jaguar fans trolling me, subscribe, please. Let me see where
You're not going to do a 24-hour live when you hit 1,500?
The fuck no, bro. The fuck I look like. Also hit that like button. Could somebody tell me why isn't it showing me the numbers?
Because it doesn't like you.
Oh, wait. Did I hit it? I don't know. Oh, wow. I got my brother backstage, man. The troller himself, because I don't know when the fuck he's serious and when he's joking, because he always has a serious face on. Goddamn. My brother here, JT, up in the building, man. What's good, JT?
Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening with you,
What's up?
Wait,
hold up. Before you go over to JT, I just want to give a little sprinkle of positivity to everybody, man. Just real quick. Let me. This puts a smile on my face, bro, because this means a lot to me. We have 1,500.
Hey, congratulations, Pimpin'.
And if you want to take another one, man, I mean, this team did look better than last week, bro.
No, facts. Facts. My channel looks better than this team right now. Shout out to everybody.
Fuck yeah, it
I appreciate-
does.
I appreciate you guys, man. Real talk. This means a lot to me. Y'all don't understand, bro. I know it's not 2,000, but I already said, man, I want 2,000 by the end of the season, and we're just about halfway through the season. So it's pretty good trajectory. So shout out to everybody, man. You guys are the real MVP. JT, take it away.
No, I'm just here to support you, bro. Congratulations on 1,500. No, Terrence, I'm not a few blunts in. I'm just really calm, collected. I'm not, deflated or dejected in any way. Yeah. What do y'all want to know? What do y'all want to know? I don't have the chat open. I kind of closed it after seeing that. But I don't smoke. Or do
See, that's how
you
you
want me
can
to open
tell.
chat and respond?
When JT comes in here all calm and collected, that's how you can tell shit's fucked up.
JT was cracking me up in chat. JT, here, I'm gonna give you a question that probably everybody's urging to ask you.
Shoot me questions. What's up?
Is it only Carr's fault, and does he deserve 90% of the blame? Go ahead.
Carr deserves 100% of the blame for what he makes mistakes on. Now there's okay. Let me dumb this down so people can understand.
I'll be right back.
Right.
I'm a little bit of drink sense.
So when there are issues, there are specific things that can be 100% on the quarterback. There are specific things that can be 100% on your running back. There can be issues with your receiver. And a lot of things can happen based on what your other position does in football. If my receiver runs the wrong route or makes a wrong read and I throw a ball because I see what they're doing, but we're on a different page, I can look like a fool and be hung to dry, and vice versa. Like on the play that happened earlier in the game, I think around the third quarter, where Carr missed Collins. And everyone was like, why is Carr yelling? It's because Collins missed the read on reading the safety. Carr wanted him to come across the field. He stopped and just, ended the route. That right there looks like Carr's fault, but it's actually Collins' fault. Now, does Carr and Collins need to get in the playbook together so they understand and work more? Yes. So is Carr accountable for the miscommunication? In a sense, yes. Overall, who's at fault for that mishap, that miscommunication, is Josh McDaniels. So there's accountability for everybody that was involved, and people need to be held responsible, but there's ultimately one person responsible when there's certain things that happen per play. You have to grade the play. You can't grade just overall performance sometimes. There's underlying factors to reasons why things happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can have the best play, but if your offensive line breaks down, Carr help. Well, damn, bro. If you can't give me, in the first half, the offense looked great. Can somebody explain to me why the offense looked great? I'm gonna give like 5 seconds in the chat. Why did the offense look good?
I feel like because we had a good game plan going in.
What was the game plan? That's too. You be more descriptive of what you're saying.
Like,
we were
I don't know how to,
man.
I don't know how to explain it. We basically utilized our weapons more. Like we were getting the ball to Devontae. I don't know whatever the game plan was, it was working. It just looks like the defense for Jacksonville made coaching adjustments at halftime, and we didn't make any offensive coaching adjustments to counter their adjustments.
Okay, so this is what it was. So no one said anything. You almost was leaning there. It was a quick route. They were just running quick slants, crossing routes, short stuff, nothing long. Everything was under 10 yards. Get the ball to Devontae, he was creating and he was outrunning people, and people can't tackle him in open space. That's what was working. They packed in the line and said, you're not going to beat us with Josh Jacobs. You're going to have to beat us with your arm. What happened? Carr was beating him with their arm, as he can with anybody. That's what makes the Raiders dangerous, is when you can have both aspects of your offense and you can maximize that. Now, what happened in the second half? Can anybody tell me what happened in the second half?
We started running deep routes.
Ding, ding, ding.
They went against what worked.
They were going against what worked.
Jacksonville made adjustments to take away the short route, so they started playing under, and they had someone over the top. Because why? We have no one who can take the ball off the top. The only guy who can take the ball off the top is Devontae Adams. Unfortunately, we can bracket his ass. So what does that do? That leaves one-on-one with other guys who don't have blistering speed or not blazers. So if Carr is not 100% accurate with his throw, it can be a 50-50 ball. Or sometimes it could be, as of right now, it's like a 60-40 ball with Carr. Even 70-30 at times. His ball isn't good. Now, why is his ball not good? There's a lot of underlying factors with that. Does he have a clean pocket? No. Does he have the actual time to throw it on the deep routes where he can get the 4 seconds that he needs for the route to develop, especially with slower receivers? No. Has he been good throwing on the run? He didn't look good at all today throwing on the run. He was inaccurate. I know somebody said Devontae dropped the ball. That was on Carr. That wasn't on Devontae. Yes, it hit Devontae's hand, but Carr was inaccurate. He threw it behind him.
It was high.
No, I remember seeing that one. I'm talking about the one that was in front that hit him straight in the hands.
You're talking about the high one?
Yep.
That was on. Devontae should have caught it. I would say.
Where else you gonna put that ball though? You know what I mean? Because if
know,
you put it any lower, homeboy's picking it off.
But that's another thing. They made adjustments on why you can't throw the deep route when you don't have someone who can stretch the field, because you're just going to drop your linebackers to play the under. And Carr has to fit in. But that is the hardest throw to make in the fucking league, which is why guys get fired and guys are bench players or guys are fucking backups. You have to be able to throw over the linebacker or a tall safety and in front of the safety, depending on who they have there. And when they knew in the fourth quarter, they said, fuck, we ain't putting no linebacker out there. We're going to put a guy who got hands, who can catch. They had safeties playing the under. That's a hard throw to make, and only the best of the best can make it. Carr just wasn't accurate today. And it was just by inches on some of the throws. Now, was he throwing it high? Yeah, he was. But that's what happens when you don't have all your weapons to where you can stretch the field, where guys can't focus on that. Because I'm sorry, Carr, the last drive, Carr was forcing it to DA. He was like, I ain't fuck Max, fuck Renfro. Now, should that have been the deal? I didn't like the play calling down the stretch. I thought that was a horrible he had 2 times for 2-minute drill. Those are just awful. I didn't like the decision making. Carr was pretty bad on that. There was other options you probably could have taken advantage of, especially on the 4th and 2. I mean, shit. Eventually, I just want to see Josh McDaniels move the pocket. I mean, I'm tired of seeing Carr just stand there like a damn tree, just blowing in the winds. You know what I'm saying?
When your receivers aren't speedy and they're not creating separation when it's man-to-man defense, you're going to have to throw it high. You know what I mean?
Not really.
About that too is that we complained that he was not going to the bench and looking at the tablets. He wasn't sitting down with the coaches. He was definitely doing that today. They were actually scheming and going over what he was doing wrong, what he wasn't, and literally a few of those catches that could have been made, that should have been made, could have very well changed the outcome of this game, man.
Yeah, about the sock circus.
Carr's it. No, bro. I think it's time that we might need to be looking somewhere else, because we need an alpha dog, man.
Okay, this is my thing. If you trade Carr, you're in a full rebuild. Like, you guys keep talking like this is not a rebuild. Like, stop talking like this is. It's not a rebuild. It's a revamp. They had a big. No,
what are we
it's
revamping?
Why would you rebuild on what you had? You had a foundation. That's why guys came here. There was a foundation. You know who doesn't have a foundation? The Washington Commanders. You know who didn't have a foundation? The Detroit Lions. You know who doesn't have a foundation? Who is kind of now developing foundation from the defense? Was the Jets. The Giants. Those are teams that really didn't have foundations, but they had pieces and they're developing it. We have a foundation. We just need to add. I'm just saying.
There's no excuse. We shouldn't be losing, bro. We shouldn't be losing at all. with this fucking roster, we should not be losing. Period.
I'm
These guys are
sorry.
not on the same page, though.
I don't agree with that technically. Should we be losing the way we're losing? I can say that. When you jump out on teams and you can't hold it, or your offense looks like Jekyll and Hyde every game, you know, like those are issues, but those are fixable. Those are fixable. There's nothing that's not fixable.
Then why ain't we fixing them?
I mean, the problem is there's just so many issues that you have to fix and have to address. You can't do it on just a week. There's so many things that need work. You can't fix everything in 1 week, from week to week.
You're basically fucking preaching to the choir because I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to suffer through this.
I told y'all. I told y'all at the beginning of the year. I told y'all. I mean, y'all motherfuckers was like, y'all not reasonable with your thinking. Like, I understand the desperation, bro. I get it. I fucking get it. But goddamn, man, your majority of us are men. Men think logically. But damn near all the guys in the fucking chat are females. No offense to actual females in the chat. I love my Raiderettes, but goddamn, some of these men are fucking worse than the Raiderettes.
Yeah,
JT, let me ask you something.
Hey, yo, hold on.
Yo.
Wait. People are gonna take that wrong. Hold on, let me intertwine because of my channel. I don't want people unsubscribing from me because of that comment. Hold up. Hey, look. Hey, this is not me saying it. This is not me saying it.
Okay. These are the thoughts of JT Jonathan Taylor. If you have any issue with me, if you can find me on social media, tag me. Ask me a question. Have a conversation with me. If you just want to throw me on the bus and try and cancel me, go fuck yourself and you can eat my ass. Now,
JT, let me ask my question. So, you said while we were watching the Derek Carr press conference, you said, wait, JT just said something really important, and that was not the typical PR post-game Derek Carr. You guys aren't listening. Hear what he's saying. Carr just sent a message to a few people. I wanted you to elaborate on that because I must be missing something.
That was the first time Carr ever broke protocol on a post-game conference.
You're just older.
That was the first time he's ever broke protocol and didn't just give you the PR, you know, there's just things we got to work on, this and that. No, he said, hey, man, the job wasn't done and you guys were celebrating. That means there was conversations that were already previously had. And he's literally saying, I'm not throwing out our business out here for y'all to just pick apart and write stories about it. But there's issues that there's an alarm that's going out. You know what I'm saying? There's an alarm that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of y'all not committed. I'm seeing a lot of y'all just out here, possibly just to get a check.
Hey,
having
that's
fun.
what I need to be happy about. You know,
that's the first time Carr has taken. This is the first time in 9 years that he has actually held somebody accountable without saying names. He's doing it the smart way. It's the first time. Am I missing something in the chat, Eric? I see you laughing. We need steroids.
Because no. Because the guy said, "Let's stop going to games," like in quotation marks, because that's what people are saying, and he says, "Bro, we already don't." But hey, look. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. I love the Raiderettes, the Raider Nation, man.
Hey, I said I love Raiderettes too. I just don't love the men. Okay, let me say this correct. Let me say this correctly.
You like the men Raiderettes?
No, I don't like
men with no nuts.
hey, look.
Looking like Darren Waller, a fucking cheerleader on the sideline and shit.
Look, I just don't like masculine men acting super feminine about football.
Right.
That's the best way I can put it.
Oh, the same people that don't take control of their woman in bed. Those people. There you go. I see what you're doing. Wait, that was off topic. Wait, my bad. That was
How am I? I'm not wild.
Okay, hold on. That shit went left.
Eric just fucked up the whole flow.
Hey, my bad. The drinks are hitting. Shut the fuck up, Earn. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Earn. I'm about to beat your ass in Madden. Shut up. Okay, look.
Hey, wait. Hold on. Some people saying I'm wilding. Hey, Lonnie, can you tell me why I'm wilding? I don't know why I'm wilding. I'm just stating the actual facts.
That's right. She said that's right.
Because I'm just saying, too many men are looking like women that are acting like They're not acting like women, they're acting like bitches. Crying little bitches, crying little babies, whining and crying. This is entertainment at the end of the day, fellas. Were you not entertained? I understand the results were not there. Were you not entertained? I'm trying to bring it back. I'm bringing it back. This was a very entertaining game. What I liked about the game is the team got better. They made the correct adjustments. They just didn't get the job done. They didn't complete it, but they got better. Last week they were shit. Hey, look, I couldn't even come on and even try and give any type of critique on there. I was
It's
just
so
like,
frustrating with the tale of two teams shit, bro. It's like we look like one team and then we look like another team the second half. And this is like the third or fourth time this season we've seen this shit.
That's
That's
how
the
you do
frustrating
it.
part.
No, but this is what you have to go through to develop the chemistry. This is all the teams who won had to go through this. The Patriots had to go through this when they transitioned to Tom Brady. The Chiefs went through it from Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? When they went to Patrick. The Bills went through it. Now they're taking the next steps. You have to lose. The Miami Dolphins are losing. Now they got the looks like the right coach, a quarterback who I didn't think was as good, but he's proving me wrong. You know what I'm saying? And now they're turning the corner. But they were losing before. And they were losing ugly and bad. It's our turn we gotta lose bad before we can turn the corner, man. Before you win, you lose. And sometimes you lose bad. Because now people have that taste in their mouth like, hey, remember last year, fellas? Because last year, what happened? We was barely skating by
I
teams.
added urine.
We were skating by teams last year. Now we're not just skating by the teams and just getting bailed out because Carr and the team chemistry. See the difference between a team with chemistry and a team with no chemistry? You see the difference? You win games when you have chemistry. When you don't got chemistry, shit falls apart. Shit gets ugly. So that's how I know this team doesn't have chemistry. They definitely have the skill. They definitely have the talent. They have the potential. But all that shit has to come together for it to work. And sometimes it doesn't work. But that's the part of the game where where you got to get the right people in there. Sometimes it's literally just one player. Sometimes it's just a coach. This is the fun part of the game.
Does anybody know, speaking of Tua, did anybody know what the Tua do good today? I have on fantasy. Oh, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oh my God.
Bro, he was lining it up. He got them back in the game.
Come on. All right, sorry. Anyways, fuck you, Melon. He said unsubbing and taking my talents to a YouTuber who doesn't wear sunglasses inside. Fuck you, Melon. You have a picture of a fucking melon on your profile.
Hey man, I might soon have a channel, but I'm gonna be honest, man. My channel might be toxic as hell, bro. Because
do it. I want to see what happens.
I'm not even gonna lie. There are some people who just, even I don't know everything about football, but when you don't know nothing about football, I appreciate your hustle and your grind, but some people don't deserve their channel off their knowledge. They deserve it off their work ethic. And honestly, there's so many stupid motherfuckers who rap the silver and black who should not have a voice. You can have an opinion. You have an opinion. But when you try to pass that shit off as facts, and you can't support it with actual facts and statistics that you can actually look up and critique. I'm sorry, I'm using critique a lot.
That's all good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just, pun intended or not, but like I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really trying to be nice, fellas. I'm trying to be nice today.
Why?
Hey, just go on.
Because football doesn't run my life. Football doesn't run our life.
No, I feel you.
Maybe for that hour, the hours that I'm watching, yeah, I appreciate it, but it's not going to affect my life like that, especially when I know this is the development stage and it's something that can be good. I will say Josh McDaniels I was Dave Chappelle at the beginning of the year, and a lot of people didn't like them hire. When Dave Chappelle said that same thing about Donald Trump, you know what? He won. I'm going to give this motherfucker a chance. I'm not going to be overly critical. I'm going to give you a chance, and I'm going to give you a fair chance. I'm going to give you a fair chance. I'm
That's the
not going
same approach I was taking too.
No, you weren't. I had to talk you off the ledge. Stop it. Now,
but once you did, I gave it a fair shot.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying we're not though. What game is this, guys? What game is this?
Football.
No, what week is this?
It's like 9,
Week
7,
10,
8, fucking 12. I don't
9.
know.
How many weeks
10
are there in the
next week
season?
against the Colts?
17.
17.
So I'm gonna say there's a lot of this happened before with the previous regime as well. It took Carr about 1.5 years to learn his offense, to learn his terminology before he got it. And then when he got it, even when John left, he still knew it and can run it.
Hit that like button now.
They don't know it yet. So I'm not going to kill them, especially when they've been ranked, top 5 in team offense at times in the season. They're like a top 10 offense.
They were number 3 at one time.
And they're Jekyll and Hyde. They're only playing a half, and they're still ranked in like the top 10 in offense of production. And they're not playing 4 quarters.
No, not at all.
So that means give it time to develop, man. If we ain't won in 20 years, what the hell is another year? I mean, if you die within that year, I mean, shit. Get your health up.
I'm used to shit now. That's how I'm more chill today.
Nah, I ain't used to nothing, bro. I'm not used to losing. I'm not. I understand what it takes to win, though. You gotta understand what it. You know what? That's probably what it is. Most of you motherfuckers are losers. I'm not. You can middle finger all you want,
Asshole,
motherfucker.
bro. Like that.
all my teams win championships. The only team that hasn't won a championship is the Raiders. I know what winning takes.
You know what
the
it
thing
takes
and this is where I disagree, bro, because it's nothing new since 2002, bro. It's the same shit. It's different. It's probably a difference in coaching staffs and difference in what they're trying to make and continuity. And I see what Mark Davis is trying to do, but there's nothing new since 2002. We really haven't won shit. There's nothing new about it.
All right. Okay. Let me say this. You know a team is helpless when you lose the same way. When you're losing the same way consistently, year in and year out, that's a problem. That means you're not fixing the problem. It's the same problem, same issue, year in, year out. We're not losing the same way every year. We're not losing the same day. We're not losing the same way every week. We're not even playing the same way every half. So that means
this is consistent with us, though. The first half playing good and the second half awful. I think that's losing the same way, though, right?
How did we lose today compared to the Cardinals game? Did we lose the same way?
A second half collapse?
Yep.
Second half collapse. And how did they collapse? Was it just by overly passing and focusing on passing, not developing any run at all? Because I mean,
defense couldn't stop their offense. That was fucking apparent.
I feel like we couldn't run. Jacksonville's linebackers were all over our run, bro. Josh Jacobs, what did he have? Maybe 20 yards today?
Exactly. They were all over him.
Now we're analyzing. There we go. Now we're being proactive. We're looking at things. Okay. So we're saying they overlapped on that. And our coaches didn't make adjustments to what was obviously happening on the field. Right? Yeah. He had to see it in the first half because Devontae Adams had 9 for 145? Touch or something? A touchdown, 2 touchdowns? So they seen it in the first half.
Yeah.
So clearly they seen something. The Jags seen it. They made adjustments. We made adjustments. Now, did we make the same adjustments we did in the Cardinals game or the other games that were blowing the lead, or was it different today? Was it the players not executing? Was it Derek not hitting open receivers? Was he throwing it behind? Was guys dropping the ball? Was it not the offensive line? I'm saying, how did we really lose? You got to break it down. Like, you got to peel back layers, man. There's layers to fucking football. It's not just simple shit. Like, if you just look at one thing, that's simpleton football. You don't fucking know football. Stop talking about it. Just fucking try and enjoy. Hopefully your team wins. You don't know shit.
What is the common denominator of let's just say we peel back the layer 20 times, right? This is just playing devil's advocate. At the end of the day, where I'm saying it's the same shit. A loss is a loss,
No,
regardless of how you lose it.
yeah,
At
but
the
I'm
end of
saying
the
when you
day, it's a loss, and that's what we've been doing since 2002. We've
true.
just been losing. We hardly
Yeah,
even been winning.
67 is
and
what
that's
we had.
just looking at the results. I'm saying I can understand the result. We all want the result, but how are we getting to that result? Now, if we're
A
just
lot of
losing
factors, yeah.
if we're just losing the same way over and over again, then your team is hopeless. The desperation that our fan base has right now is warranted. I can't say nothing. You are the Detroit Lions at that point. You are the Cleveland Browns at that point. You know what I'm saying? Those are helpless. Those are helpless teams at times.
That was a quiet 67, yo.
Yeah, and here's one thing before I take off because I gotta get started
Yeah,
cooking.
Yeah, in a little bit, yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm
here's
about to
one
go
thing
have some
that
fun. I
I'd
do
like
that right
everybody
now.
to think about. Was it because
Rest in
the
breath,
Raiders
baby.
didn't execute is why we lost, or was it because the Jacksonville Jaguars executed?
See,
Because it looked like they
I'm
kind
a
of
person.
shut us down playing the right game. Like we actually didn't beat ourselves; they actually beat us.
Now that's the question. For me, the Saints were the first team this year that actually proved to be a better team. That I felt were a team we just wouldn't be able to beat with the way they played. This game, the Jags made adjustments. We failed to make secondary in game. So our game plan was good. It was actually quite great the first half because it worked and it continuously worked for the whole first half. Jags seen that, made corrections at the halftime, right? After the halftime adjustments, we pretty much lost. We needed to be able to make in-game adjustments. So in the first half, we were winning that. We won the first half. Why? Because our scheme worked. We didn't have to deviate or change it, and the Jags didn't make in-game adjustments quick enough. Second half, it's kind of similar. We did make adjustments, but they didn't work. Like you can tell the plays we called in the first half, we didn't call them in the second half. There was no short under routes for Devontae. There wasn't. He was running down the sideline. And if you look at Carr's production, sideline throws are kind of his worst throws, especially on the left side. The left side, 20 yards down the field, Carr is like, it's his worst accuracy percentage. He's not good on those. But if you flip it to the other side of the field, he's like high 90, like he has a QBR of like 101. But if you throw it to the left side of the field, it's like 87. Those little things, that's coaching. If I know my guy isn't as accurate to the left side of the field as the right side, I'm not going to run a lot of routes to the right side of the field 20 yards down the field if he's not that accurate. If he's more accurate in the middle of the field or short left or long or deep right, I'm going to focus on that, and I'm going to call plays for that on the situation. And that's what we're not doing. That's what Josh isn't doing. Josh hasn't seen that pattern. Josh was hella predictable. He's too predictable. That's why we got our ass kicked to the Saints, because Dennis Allen knew exactly. I went back and I watched it again after talking with Coach, and he was fucking spot on. Dennis Allen knew exactly what Josh McDaniel was going to fucking run. His defense knew what they were going to run. His defense was shifting. Like I'm not going to say Josh is an idiot, but he is making stupid decisions. Because he's not an idiot. He's not dumb. Like, there's a difference between being dumb, stupid, and ignorant. You know what I'm saying? If you're like this, and this is how you grade it. Ignorance is just, motherfucker, you just doing like that, just ignorant shit. But dumb and stupid, the difference between something dumb and stupid is like, I jumped off a 20-foot wall. Well, why'd you do it? I don't know. I just did it. Right? That's dumb. Stupid is respectable. It's stupid, but it's respectable. It's like saying my brother was gonna fight this 6'6" guy. He's like 5'10". I'm like 5'8", but I'm not gonna let my brother fight somebody, even though I got my ass kicked. It's stupid, but I can respect it because I can respect the decision behind it. And Josh is making like, if you look, you can see I see what you're trying to do, but it was stupid to do that because the other team knew you were going to do it. That's why it's stupid. And a lot of things that Josh isn't setting plays up. Sometimes you can have a double move. The Jaguars are, oh man, like their corners jump routes a lot. And he didn't set up double moves with DA. And DA is a great route runner. Hunter is a great route runner. The double move was there. They were playing aggressive. I was like, that's what's most frustrating with me is the scheme and like the in-game chess game. And the thing is, we're in the game, but we're losing at the end. Like we're just making dumb decisions and dumb moves. And that's kind of my problem with Josh. But I know he's good at chess, but it's just he's playing stupid and reckless at times. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense at times. That's why everyone's just like, we're flabbergasted at why the fuck we look so good for 2 quarters. Like, how is that possible? Like, it's frustrating. But then you have to be like, okay, then I take it because I'm literally might break down this game. I literally might break down this game. I'll start the channel and go by the play and tell you what I'm thinking he's thinking. Because it's only going to be my opinion on what it is. I'm not probably right, but I'm probably not wrong. But it's tiring trying to figure out what this guy is doing sometimes. And if you know football, it shouldn't be like that. You should see what your scheme is or what you're doing. You should see, hey, I know what my team identity is. When shit's not working, I know I can go to that. When it's 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2, we're a run team. At the end of the day, I'm going to trust my run over my pass. And he doesn't do that.
Not at all.
He doesn't do that. Or even run little pass extensions that are truly runs. You know what I'm saying? When have we seen a shovel pass? It's a pass, but it's really a run.
Right.
Quick screen, jet sweeps. I'm like, little things like that. Our offensive line is built to run. They're not built to pass. And he's like force feeding it. And when you force something, yeah, you can get it to fit. But damn, like, it's going to take you forever to get that shit in there. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to force shit instead of just, sometimes you got to finesse stuff. Like, you need to finesse it right now, man. Stop forcing it. Just finesse it.
No, yeah, facts. And I like this profile. Josh McClown face douchebag.
Yeah.
Cut Carr after the season and get that $1 million. Draft a quarterback on the rookie contract. Build the D. Hire a young head coach who could use the tablet for Christ's sake.
I mean, we finally. I'm not gonna. That was my critique. They didn't do it. This is the first week they used the tablet.
That is the first week, actually.
This is
That's the
the
first time
first
I ever
week
seen
they
them with
used
the
the tablet.
tablet.
The first week we used the tablet.
Yes,
They
but the
hardly-
thing is, it's a mixture. Josh likes using still shots.
Mhm.
He likes using still. I don't know why, but some coaches get stuck in the way. And I'm kind of alarmed because I saw the worst thing I could see on a coach. Josh McDaniels was wearing Nike Monarchs.
No, he
Monarchs,
said-
right?
okay.
The
Yeah.
dad shoe, the old dad shoe. He was wearing those. I'm like, you're too young to be wearing Monarchs. So that just tells me like he has an old school mentality. And sometimes that can be bad. That can be bad because it tells me you might not know how to relate to players. You might not know how to motivate your players. Like honestly, like I'm gonna start looking at like post game speeches and start looking at how was the speech? Is that motivating? Is that resonating with me? Because we got a lot of young kids. Like y'all said, the defense is young.
Yeah.
And if you're wearing Monarchs, I can't relate to you a lot of the time. Because sometimes some old guys know how to pull it off. I don't think he has won. Renfro always succeeded on running his type of routes. Yes, but it took him 2 years to figure it out. Now he's doing that again. It's very similar to what happened when John Gruden first got here, when he wanted to quit football. Josh McDaniels still uses.
He said Josh McDaniels still uses a flip phone.
Yeah, I use a flip phone too. You can't track flip phone, the older flip phones. I got one.
Coach using a fucking feather pen.
Yeah, fucking feather pen.
Shout out to everybody, man. Well,
oh man, I got that. That was
well,
just.
look it. This is like I said, if you guys want to continue the conversation with JT, you got a Instagram somewhere that can hit you up?
Fuck no.
You'll see him on panels. Maybe.
If you want to see me, subscribe here, like it here. If you want to see more of me, get them likes up. If you get them likes, what the likes at right now? If you want to see me, come back on here and talk some more shit to y'all and give y'all a little bit of
like 45.
Oh, y'all gonna get the 200 likes.
Damn. Okay, yeah, that ain't happening. I ain't fucking I get that
So
shit. Hell no. I get it.
Hey, it is, bro. Just post it. Clip some of this shit of my speech. Put that shit on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Hey, man, you want your shit to go, you gotta do the little shit.
I'm gonna start dancing on TikTok, y'all. I feel you.
I'm
just kidding. But
I don't know who that is.
Shout out to everybody, man. He says hashtag. Oh, well, that's me. Hashtag nothing new since 2002. That's just my slogan. That's forever gonna be my slogan the rest of the year. Just something funny. Just something funny to put out.
Hey, Kev, don't get nobody hurt, man. Cause I'm going out in the town right now. You see, I'm dressed up to impress, and I'm saying, man, I color coordinate very well. See the shoes? See this? Color coordinate very well. Don't get nobody get their ass whooped.
Yeah, it was a compliment. I'll take that. Hey, fuck it. If SC promises a 24-hour live when we might get to 2, God, I'm not doing 24 hours, bro. I ain't dirty, bro. I can't do that, bro. I can't fucking do that.
Hey, man.
I got work, school, and I got other things, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I mean, you can.
Well, it is possible, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't built for a 24-hour, bro. Like, I'll stream, bro.
You ain't got no kids. It's a whole lot easier for you than it is for some of us.
Hey, Earn. Fuck you. All right.
Wait, anyway, speaking of kids, Eric, you're still in what, 6th grade, 7th, 8th?
Oh
what are you in now?
Here we go with this shit. What
grade are you in now? 9?
Look at Earn. I'm tired of you talking shit. Look at
what grade? He's in college, and they don't have grades.
Hey, we're
He's
gonna
in the 9th grade. He's been lying to y'all this whole time.
Eric, we're gonna settle this shit on this, bro. Right after this, set up your live stream for Madden. We playing each other, motherfucker.
Eric, you're not a 21-year-old high school student, are you?
No, what the fuck?
Bro, he's not even 21, bro. Bro, he's like 13, bro. He's just super
you're
smart,
like 80,
like
bro.
Hauser.
You're like 80. Every time you type to me is on a typewriter, bro. You're 80s, you're fucking old. Bro, look, listen.
Not the typewriter.
Listen. Okay. Anyways, shout out to everybody in the chat, though. I appreciate JT coming on, showing his thing, and hopefully pause on that. That sounded wrong as fuck. Expressing his takes. And hopefully he could start a channel, man, because I think that would be really cool for him to break down each game or break down some shit and see what his understanding of it is. And shout out to everybody, man. He said not the typewriter. Eric licks the Lunchables ham. What the fuck, okay? Fucking what the fuck? What the hell?
There's a lot of people to debunk. There's a lot of people to debunk in Raider Nation.
Yep.
And I'm getting to that point where it's starting to irritate me a little bit. It really is.
No, I feel you. That's what I said earlier, and I'm gonna clip it and put it on Instagram. What I said earlier, because I think it's in the direction that I don't like it's going, man. And you see it, but we don't got to talk about it publicly, real quick. But shout out to everybody, man.
I don't see it. I just see idiots.
Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate you guys for coming on in, man. Hey, Earn, let them know where they can find you, brother.
We're gonna be nice today. You can just find me at Westside Media on YouTube and Instagram. Holla at your boy. You know, I do travel videos and Raider videos and Warrior. Shit, my Raiders is doing awful now. I do all the Warriors games on my channel. Come check us out. Anytime it's a game and you can't watch the game, come listen to me. I'm gonna get you through it. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that.
Yep. Earn's Warrior sucks.
We play the coach.
I ain't want to talk either.
Is that why JT trolls now? What do you mean trolls now? I don't troll. I tell the truth. I'm a fact fitter. Where you can find me at? Where you can find me at? You can find me in your auntie's bedroom. That's where you can find me at.
There you go.
You can find me. No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, if you see me on the street, I will say hello. Okay, like I said on Dirty Stream, I did run into somebody who saw me. I told him it wasn't me. He got the wrong person. It was me. I just wasn't in a sociable mood. I'm just not, man. I didn't want to talk football at that moment. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you see this, brother, I'm sorry. You can meet me at the same place again. I'll probably be there maybe in a couple weeks. You know, hey, 99-cent margarita Mondays. You know, margarita Mondays, 99 cents.
There you go. There you go, man. I'm a coke. Speaking of drinking, I'm a coke. Keep drinking, and I don't know. Me and Ern will play soon. Whenever he'll announce it, whatever. I don't know when he wants to play. I'll play whenever. I also have Call of Duty, so if anybody got COD, let's play COD. MW2.
Hey, Aaron, you might be
MW2, the
right.
newest one.
He might still be in high school. We talking about COD and playing video
Bro,
games.
what the fuck? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you gotta take that motherfucker to play. The correct way,
Hey,
man.
how old is Ern? How old is Ern? And he's still playing games, man. Fuck that.
I mean,
I get a pass. I get a pass.
I think Ern is younger than me, actually. To be honest,
Hey,
with
I'm just you can't use me as an example, Eric. I'm a big ass kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm 18 at heart, so like you can't use me as an example. I'm not your normal 40. I'm not your normal 29-year-old.
I'll send it to you on.
I don't discriminate, Kev. I like them all.
I'll send it on DM. I'll send it on DM in Instagram right after this. Yeah, my name is Stizzy2K for whoever. I'm a Stizzy fan. You feel me? So it's called Stizzy2K.
Yeah, man. But Raider Nation, man. Trust me, there's sun on the horizon, fellas. There's sun on the horizon. There really is. I know y'all can't see it right now.
Though, like 2 years away, though.
Let me ask you something. Would you want a Super Bowl in 2 years? I know I'd want a Super Bowl in 2 years.
I just want a Super Bowl, bro.
Exactly. I don't care how I get it. If you can get me a Super Bowl, give me a Super Bowl. If we
get a Super Bowl in 2 years, I'm good with that. But not just for a crack of sunlight coming over the horizon, like
crack of sunlight.
But that's how it starts. The sun got to peak a little bit before it can shine, man.
Technically, you're right, but fuck, man.
You know the storm is. You know the storm's gonna let up eventually. It's gonna let up, man. It's right there. Look. There's a little sun.
But bruh, we in a 40-year storm right now.
Is it 40?
Hey, look.
Since '84.
Well, I was hoping we'd be good the next year.
Motherfucker, I'm not 40. Fuck out of here. Ain't no 40-year slump.
Hey, facts on 6. I just want one before I die.
That's a 39-year slump, bro, since we won one,
it's 38. I was born in 84.
It was technically the 83 season, even though the Super Bowl was in 1994. It was like January 1994. I mean 84.
84? Yeah, that means it's 38, not 40, man.
We won the championship. That's the bright side.
Bro, we are 2 months away from 39, though. 3 months away from 39.
And you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna win it next year. Where's it at?
It's in Allegiant.
It's gonna be a home game. It's gonna be a home game.
I wasn't even a thought in '83.
Well, do I want to win it this year?
Eric, are you a thought now?
Am I a thought? Never been a thought in my life. I'm a thought.
No, Eric said he wasn't even a thought in '84, so I asked him, is he a thought now?
Oh,
I'm not a thought at all.
Like a thought. I thought you said that. No, I'm a thought maker, but no.
Hey, SC, have you reached out to Squid? No, I gave him a little bit of a pass, but don't worry, I'm gonna hit him up soon. All that shit he was talking. Now my team won a championship. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Anyways, shout out to everybody, man.
Eric,
by the way,
bro, you're a Dodgers and Lakers fan, bro. Stop.
Shut your ass up. Anyways, shout out to everybody, man. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Me and Ern are gonna shit talk each other behind the scenes before we play on Madden, whenever that is. Shout out to everybody, man. And remember that tough times never last, but tough people do. And you guys are some tough people. I appreciate everybody that came on my pedal, everywhere from Critique to JT to Ern. I appreciate you guys, man. Also, shout out to everybody that was in here. We were 60 strong throughout. I know there was some other lives live too, but we still stuck out, and there's still 40 plus in the chat. So I appreciate y'all. We hit 1,500, so I appreciate that. Like I said, there's a giveaway for 2K. Once we hit 2K, there will be a jersey and hat combined. So somebody will win a jersey, somebody will win a hat. The jersey doesn't have to just be Raiders. If you don't want one, it could be something else. And on top of that, hat, it could be, just don't make me spend like $500. And yeah, so shout out to everybody, and thank you
Oh,
guys. Show I appreciate you guys, like I said,
I
and
love
I'm gonna
Raider
go. I'm
Nation.
gonna go drink a little bit more, and
There you
yeah, and
go. That's
play.
what I'm talking about. Everybody take a shot for me. I want y'all to have a great week. I understand the week getting off a little rough, but
Yep,
we're
yep.
fine. It's okay. We're going to get through this together. If not, we're going to leave your ass behind. Promise you, man, we're going to get through this together.
Fuck you, Coca.
I know I'm an asshole, but look, I'm a lovable asshole. I'm a very nice guy. But I tell the truth. I don't know. I'm very blunt. I'm very direct. I don't know no other way. Sorry, I got to be blunt with y'all. But I'm telling y'all, we're going in the right direction.
I really hope so, man, because I'm tired of this fucking drought. But, if anybody took anything wrong from this show, please don't take it wrong. We love our Raiderettes out there, and everybody that thinks I threw a
All of
shot at
them.
you, I don't give a fuck. I'm still posting this on Instagram.
Who are they?
What?
Lonnie, T, Queen, McQueen. Love y'all. I love all my Raiderettes. You know, even though I think Queenie mad at me, but yeah, y'all didn't even wish me happy. She didn't wish me happy birthday. So yeah, whatever. So all y'all, love everybody.
Yep, yep,
Even though
yep.
I talk shit to y'all, I love y'all, man. I hope you have a great week. Don't let this shit affect your week, man. It's just football at the end of the day, man. Enjoy your family. Call somebody if you're upset right now. Say, man, I just want to call, say I love you, and that's it. Tell someone you love them, man. Trust me.
Facts. That's
I've
facts.
lost too many people this year, and you've seen too many people die this year, man. Don't have your feet only about death and birthdays, man. That's all people ever do is want to wish someone a happy birthday or say my condolences, man. Say something before all that. Have
Facts.
a conversation with people. Love
That's
y'all. Appreciate
hey,
y'all.
hey,
Little
you
bro,
speaking
be
facts,
fun.
man. That's what I was gonna say, but you said it all, man. You already know, man. And just
Oh
to
man.
top it off with that, to add on, tough times never last, but tough people do, and you guys are some tough people. Remember to keep it pushing and always keep it positive. When nobody's looking. And if anybody wants somebody there, man, to talk to, trust me, I am very more mature than my age. Fuck what Ern says. And you can hit me behind the scenes, IG or Discord. And shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, life is too short, like JT said. Tell your loved ones you love them. And until next time, y'all, I'll be live later on this week. I don't know when. Preview Sunday's game. And yeah, shout out to the nation. SC Experience, AK Boy Eric, and my panel, man. Have a blessed one. Have a blessed week and stay safe. And remember to always keep us positive when no one's looking, like I said earlier. And we are out. Peace.